Honestly, though, that is so on brand that we would lose Mix's.
We are back. Mix's to return. We have Girl Scout cookies, so do not blame her for running to go get some real quick. Welcome back, everyone, to the Nerdy Playbook. We're back with Bahamut. I just want to make sure that audio is working. It looks like it is. Okay, cool. Last session of the week. If you missed out any of the sessions, Star Wars yesterday and Blades Tuesday, they're on YouTube, still on Twitch for a little bit before Twitch deletes them, and they're on Kick. We keep them on YouTube for as long as we want, so check out those VODs there to catch up. Note that we will start re-uploading all the episodes from episode 1 back up pretty soon with some cropping, so you don't have to worry about going through commercial breaks or any kind of ads or anything like that. So it's easy for you to watch. Those will be uploaded pretty soon, along with Spotify. Before we begin, I know we have Xander here, but a different Xander is going to tell you a message.
Hello everyone, this is Xander the Magnificent from the Nerdy Playbook, Campaign 3, Echoes of Bahamut. Thank you for tuning in to the Nerdy Playbook. We are a group of cosplayers who decided to start streaming our D&D campaign sessions. If you love drama, action, and comedy, this is the perfect D&D session for you. Today I'm here to tell you about the Nerdy Playbook's fundraising efforts for April. We are raising funds for a local community service project based in Rock County, located in Wisconsin, called Shaping Young Minds, Building Early Learning Communities. This includes the introduction of pop-up play centers at community establishments, installing communication prompts at local grocery stores and coffee shops, and aiding in the launch of these developmental tools. Pop-up play centers offers the opportunity for caregivers and youth to build communication and play skills with each other. This is through toys, activities, and additional resources will be provided and will consist of 5 different activity stations for families to play and engage while encouraging early brain development through sensory activities, critical thinking games, communication prompts, collaboration, and active play. 85% of a child's brain development occurs during the first 3 years of life, so please join us in supporting kindergarten readiness throughout Rock County. Thank you for all your generosity in supporting this community service project. You can follow the Shaping Young Minds, Building Early Learning Communities, and the links below and all around for ways to support this effort. We appreciate all your support of the Nerdy Playbook and our channel, and we'll see you in the game. Thank you so much, and have a great day.
Go.
And we are back.
Without getting it? Oh. Oops.
No, you can continue. Talk about your Thin Mints.
We're talking about Girl Scout cookies. I used to be a Girl Scout, so when it comes cookie time, I have to get some Girl Scout cookies. So I have a box with me.
Girl Scout sponsor.
Local thing, yeah.
Oh, and I want to remind everyone, as far as players, we're trying to do first-person roleplay now, so try to remember to try to talk as your character, not as yourself. Also, do not forget, if you are in the Beloit Rock County area, which is southern Wisconsin, northern Illinois, next Thursday we'll be having our first session at 5 Bar, a really nice bar that is going to start doing D&D that we're going to be hosting. So we'll have our first session there with the one shot. That's not part of this, will not be streamed. So come out, get a drink, check out a cool boss battle, and after that, if you want to learn how to play D&D, maybe learn how to be a DM, or if you want to do some one shots, I will have those schedules posted of when we are going to play.
Yeah.
All right. With that, let's go into the intro.
anywhere near me.
All right, we are back. So, the team found themselves distraught as they found out that there is a corruption that's affecting the Feywilds. But not like the plague that they're used to. This is something more arcane and more dark. As you're able to figure out that there is a mage that finds the Feywild as their current home, is she has some kind of artifact that literally absorbs the magic of the area around it and can curse it in process. Since the Feywild, everything from the soil to the air that you breathe is magical. All it needs to do is just be present, and it will darken the lands in its wake. With this, you guys find that a lot of you have a common path. Mixes takes this as a personal thing, as this is her home. Even being present makes her ill to this thing, as she is magic itself. Some of you find out that the same path leads you to old family or possible enemies that you've been bonded to maybe take a piece of revenge for. And as a weird twist of fate, many of you find that you're all linked to this one cause. As you meet this sage, she makes a point of showing the power that she has as she just taps one point of her fingernail into the orb to crack it, to let out some of the steam to release it back. And then as some of you touch it, even if you're not arcane, you feel a little bit of pressure. As Helga is able to figure out, even though she's not a spellcaster, the ability to shift and turn into a lichen is gone from her at a temporary amount of time. Maybe not absent, but the control of it is gone. And with a little bit of strength. But not in strength that Helga has naturally, but the strength to be able to complete such an act. You moved on further, finding the camp of the first travelers, the orcs and the drows that follow the sage, and some people that most of you know as old allies or family members, down a pathway around the mountain. Trying to take them by surprise as you're able to spot very carefully that all the orcs are asleep, but you're able also to figure out that there are 3 drow assassins, that are 1 creeping out in the shadows and 2 that are walking over the mountainside. Some of you snuck in, taking them out one by one, with the drow hiding in the shadows, dead. 2 of them still walking up above, but hard for you to spot. Couple, I believe, 1 orc down, dead in his tent. And that's where we left off. Some of you held some actions just in case, but that was the end of that round as far as a free action. Technically, no one has spotted you yet. So we're still technically in non-combat initiative. I'm going to have us re-roll for initiative again just because it's a new session. We're just going to start off fresh. So again, you guys are non-combat, but in case if for some reason someone does get alerted, then we go into initiative itself with full combat available.
Oh, there was a delay, but it finally went on to the forge.
Anybody get a 20 or higher?
Yeah.
Okay, let's start with Mixus.
Whee!
What'd you get?
23.
23. And Fiona?
24.
Look at all of us.
I was gonna say, you know what's better than 24? 25! That's an old SpongeBob joke.
And I got a 20.
You got 20? Okay.
Yeah.
All y'all gunning to go.
Right. All right, with those 3 rolls, let's, Xander, what'd you get?
19.
Okay.
Hey.
Well, I got a 19 too.
Okay,
Wow,
who has
Jesus
higher
Christ.
dex between 2 of you?
Oh god. We're gonna find out.
I got a +2.
Same.
What's your actual number? Is it 13?
14.
14?
14.
Okay, I need you both to roll a d20.
Bam.
Whoever gets the higher than a d20.
Rollies.
Hey.
Rolly, rolly, rolly.
And, let's see.
I got 10.
10.
Bringing up the rear, let's go.
Let's go.
14, Xander.
Xander, it's your turn.
What'd you roll, Xander?
You have to say.
Oh.
You have to roll.
Roll that
What did you
beautiful
do?
D20.
Broke it.
You broke the D&D.
Well, by
You
default,
broke the
Jeremy goes first.
Nope, nope. There it goes. Got it now. Yay. I can hear things.
Oh.
No.
Oh, okay. Oh, gosh.
No. Oh no.
Cool,
Roll
Jeremy
D20.
goes first. Good job.
Quick, everyone say something about Xander.
God, I hate him.
You're not as
Nobody can
magnificent
hear
as you think.
Wow.
Okay.
We missed our
Here.
chance.
Okay, now I can hear.
Okay.
I can hear now.
All right, what'd you get?
Sorry. Discord threw out my headphones and that
Oh,
was
gotcha.
gross.
What'd you get?
Yep. What was I rolling for?
Just a D20. You're trying to see if you're going to go ahead before
Oh,
Murph.
sorry about that. That was really epic.
All the details.
It was such a journey.
5.
Journey.
5. Okay, so we're going to do Murph first.
Journey.
And then
That's a lot.
All right.
That's a lot of epic.
So everybody's technically positioned on the map correctly. This is where you guys left off last. To remind you, the spot that I circled with the little weird artistic talent is actually the mountain. Unless you're up pretty high, you cannot actually see the actual drows that are walking. If they are marked with the actual skull, that means that they've already been taken out and killed. So this one right here and this one here are dead.
Mhm.
So,
Nice.
why is the map not showing in the stream?
I do not know.
We're
Oh
too powerful.
There we go.
my goodness.
All right,
We're too powerful.
all right. So we're gonna start off with Fierna.
Oh no.
Oh, yes.
Wait,
Uh-oh.
we both got the same number. Oh,
Yeah,
no.
Fiona got
That's
24.
right. You got a 24. That's right.
I can move through all this tree line.
It's
I
brush.
think I just did a.
It's brush
a
line.
thing.
It's a
I'm
brush.
sorry.
It's
I made a
brush.
circle.
Circles, circles.
Dot, dot. Now
God,
you got the
circle.
cootie shot.
Okay. I'm sorry. I was gonna say it's been 2 weeks, but I
Push the
played
button,
Tuesday. I
pull
should
the
know
So
lever.
this.
you
Yeah,
want
that'd be
you want to
pretty
press the
shot forever.
token controls, which is a little figure up the top left, and then you want to make sure that's on select tokens, which is the square right next to it.
Got it. It was a circle for a minute. I don't know why. Anyways, I'm gonna move up stealthily 5, 10, 15, 20, 21, 30, 35, 40, right by Renora.
And I would remind everyone, none of this is tree line. This is all just brush.
Ah,
Right.
Okay.
That's a
and then I'm
whole
gonna
thing.
Stealth
hide
check.
down in the brush.
Okay, stealth
Okay,
check.
I need to make a stealth check. You're not stealthy. Eep.
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 We didn't hear what you said. We just heard eep.
Or... Oh, sorry.
All right,
All I heard was eep.
Starting off strong tonight.
all right. So you moved over there. Anything else you want to do in your turn, past the movement and the failure of stealth?
Cry.
Oh no, did she freeze?
Oh no!
Oh
Crying is free action.
She
Crying,
is so
freezing,
stealthy
you know.
that she is just frozen.
She-
no. Frozen is
Yep.
Oh, okay, she's back.
Oh,
There you are.
She's back.
Oh, hey! I heard you moved Looking over there concerned. and then I lost everyone.
Okay, so you.
You had this most pretend, just like a look on your face, like, oh.
Okay,
She turned into Drax and just stopped moving, so we didn't see her.
you moved. You did your stealth roll. I'll let you know how that results later. Anything else you want to do in your turn?
Okay. I'm gonna hold an action that if shit goes down, I'm gonna shoot this guy.
Okay. All right. Mixus.
Let me put my cookie down first. Because I'm
Canon
eating
mixing
cookies.
milk.
Mixus is having a little snack.
Mixus has
Right.
cookies at
Right?
all times.
I'm going to move to here,
Okay.
the little brush area,
Okay, give me a stealth check.
and shoot. Oh, okay. I can stealth. 1 second. Do I get advantage or no?
No.
Why is it making so much noise on my other thingies? Did it go? That was very strange. Did it finally go?
It rolled.
See
Yep.
it now.
27.
Okay. All right, you moved
Yeah,
over there.
27.
Barely anything of the brush line shifting.
Nah.
Okay, what do you want to do?
I'm trying to figure out why my D&D Beyond, it's like rolling on there too, which is kind of strange. Anyways, I can shoot this dude right here.
Okay.
I'm gonna use my bow. Do-do-do-do. I just need to find it. Okay. I'm trying to get used to doing this again. Ah! Why are you taking so long to go? Jesus. A 20 to hit?
Yeah.
19 damage for the first one.
Okay.
Do that again. Okay, I really need to figure out how to turn the sound off in here. A 23 to hit?
Yeah.
And that's a 21 damage.
Okay.
Is he dead?
Not yet.
I didn't move much, so I'm gonna move again.
Okay.
Bloop. Bloop.
Okay. All right. Helga.
Cool. I'm gonna be super fun and move up here. And I guess I wouldn't know that this guy is dead. I mean, I guess I wouldn't even know he was there.
No, you can see him, but you can't tell until you
Okay.
get closer if he's dead or not.
Okay. Then I'm gonna get up to him, and would it be? Can I just like when I get up to him see
Then
that
you would
he's
notice
dead?
he's dead. Yep.
Okay. Then I'm just going to stay right there
Okay.
for now.
Okay. Give me a soul check because you did technically move.
Uh, 14.
Okay. All right, Murph.
Since I'm right next to Xander, I'm gonna look at him. Xander, if shit goes sideways and this gets loud, play these 3 notes, and I'll show him the notes that his goddess had played on his lute when he was passed out in the tree.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I will stealthily move. Why didn't you move? There.
All right, stealth check, please.
Whoa.
12. Okay. Anything else?
How? If I do something, are Finra and Renora close enough to see the thing happen?
Depends on what you do, but yeah, I mean, if it's something that's like a physical movement, yeah, they should be able to see it.
No, then nothing right now.
Okay,
Oh,
gotcha.
okay. I don't like that.
Sketch as fuck. All right, got it. Xander, you're next.
Oh, good. All right. I had to finally get a cord for my headphones. Because it kicked me out again.
Oh,
So that was fun. But that's okay. It's all good.
You're back
You hear
now.
things. Yay.
from outer
Ah.
space.
So, Xander is going to do the opposite of what everybody's doing with this like stealthing thing.
Oh, great.
Yes.
We worked so hard.
I'm here for
I'll
it.
be the distraction.
Everyone kill Xander. Shut him up.
30 feet. Beep. And I believe we talked
Well,
about
I didn't
it.
mention it. I held my action to put Xander in a sleeper hold.
We're all like hiding in the
I didn't
bushes
say
and
that?
Xander walks
My
in
bad.
alone. I heard, did somebody say magnificent? Like, playing on his flute. Like,
Kumbaya,
Every bush in the
my
place
lord.
shakes angrily.
Hey Xander, I think these guys
Alright.
think you're not magnificent enough. What?
I'll show them. Like,
Everybody
And,
whip out the
Xander will resist the urge to use a Western accent. He goes, "All right, it's time to call up some lightning."
Okay.
face
Fair enough.
palm.
So he's gonna cast Call Lightning. I'm gonna center it. It's a 10-foot. Oh, I have to read it again. It's 10 foot tall, but 60-foot radius, centered on the point I can see
Okay,
within range.
what point?
Then 20 feet. The main orc in the middle.
Okay, so 60 feet.
That's also a spin-off show of Malcolm in the Middle. Main orc in the middle. So
Oh god.
I know.
60 feet.
Yay!
Electrocute your friends. Thanks.
But I can target
Beautiful.
a person. I'm not going to target the whole party. That's silly.
So who are you all targeting then?
No, go
Okay.
doing what you're doing is silly.
So then, when I cast a spell, I choose point. Did that. A bolt of lightning flashes down from the cloud to that point. Each creature within 5 feet of that point must make a Dex saving throw.
Where did
wait.
you center it on?
Wait, so okay, hang on. So you're striking on the whole area, but
Yes.
it's only a 5-point radius?
Yes.
Okay, so it's not 60.
Oh, thank God.
Well,
I was
well,
gonna say, we're all
then
gonna die.
on each of your turns until the spell ends, you can use your action to call down lightning in that way, targeting the same point or a different one.
Oh, within that 60 feet. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
so you're only targeting on the middle guy right now. Got it. Okay.
Yes.
So what kind of check does he have to make?
Dex save.
Okay. He's gonna automatically fail because he's sleeping.
Huzzah! All right, so I cast that 5th level. He takes 5d10. I'm gonna use one of the things I always forget I have, which is I think it's Wrath. Yeah, it's one of my Channel Divinity.
Okay.
You can use Channel Divinity to deal max damage instead of rolling for lightning or thunder damage.
Okay.
So that's 50.
That's 50 points
That's
of
fine.
damage?
Yeah,
Okay, so
Nice.
you're just gonna strike down.
5d10.
Oh, 5d10.
Yeah.
Oh, 5d10. So you got to roll the 5. So you roll. So it's not 50. It's just you got to try to roll.
Oh.
Yeah, 5d10.
But it automatically does max.
Oh, it does max. Okay, so it's 50. All right, so
Yeah.
so lightning strikes down, and all you guys see is just bright light that just immediately comes down and immediately strikes with just ferocity at high speed. Immediately strikes down as you just get this wind effect from the point. As immediately this guy gets charbroiled in his spot without waking up, he dies in his sleep. Due to this, well, before that, anything else in your
Now
turn?
everybody's awake. now.
Should I do some bardic inspiration?
I mean, may as well.
All right.
You can only see some people, not all of us, remember?
I know. Yeah. I'll do a bardic inspiration. I think the person who's after me.
Renora.
All right. Well, that's too. She's still sneaky. I'll do it on Fiendra.
I feel like fuck her,
Because
you know?
Well, because
You.
she's just gonna hit with the arrow anyway.
I just see the random streak of lightning hit the sky, and I'm like, fucking Xander.
And it's more like just a call to action, but it's like charge, get it, charge.
Stop being stealthy, you sons of bitches!
Oh,
Just-
Xander.
Martha's like, hit that tree, you goofy blue bastard.
All right, Renora.
As soon as Renora sees the flash, the lightning, she's gonna go, God damn it, and dash over here.
Okay,
Let me make sure that that's 60 feet.
that's probably only like 30 feet.
45. Okay. To be in this bush over here.
Got it.
They didn't see me. It's sneak for that or stealth for
Yes.
that, or
All right,
is
stealth
it
check.
a moot point now?
Well, no, well, you guys will find out at the end of the round. So stealth
I
check.
guess we'll find out.
Yep.
We got a beautiful 20 on that.
Okay, got it.
Oh, sorry, a 20 scorned by both God and man.
Okay.
And I will attack that guy with.
Get that guy. Get that guy. Choo, choo,
I'm gonna
choo.
get him.
Yeah, you got this. Okay, no, I'm quiet. I'm in the bush.
Woo!
I guess I can take these guys.
That's why I'm here.
Do I want to do?
So I'm gonna put the drows on the mountain, but it's not necessarily saying that's where they're actually placed. I just put it on there so you guys know that there are 2 left.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and do the speedbow.
God damn.
First attack. Ooh, 27 to hit.
You know it.
19 damage.
Okay. Did you add sneak attack to that? Because technically,
I
you technically
yes.
would have advantage on it because they haven't had their turn.
Yes, that is with the sneak attack
Okay,
on
got
there.
it. All right, cool.
Second attack. 17 to hit.
That is well, that's a miss.
Okay. And then I dash so I don't get a bonus action.
Correct.
I'm gonna quietly curse Xander under my breath.
All right.
And end my turn.
So at the end of the round, because I was kind of like letting this all happen at once instead of in separate turns, even though you guys were in separate turns, between Fiona having a bad stealth check and crunching down on some like twigs and bark,
Sorry.
Xander striking on lightning, and Helga and Murph not doing much better. The only 2 that are really staying fully stealth is
Excuse me. Excuse me. Pretend like us crunching on branches are the thing that set this off, and not the bolt of lightning. There are
But
certain actions that
So-
are equal DM.
hang on,
Or
hang
a few
on,
crunches and then just.
hang on. So we will go into full initiative as they start to wake up. But Mixes and Renora are still hidden from their sight. They notice all the rest of you, but they do not notice Renora and Mixes.
As they should.
So,
Yeah,
as
she
they
wondered
all are
why.
alerted, assumingly that the drows are alerted to your presence as well. So I'm gonna roll for them. So we're gonna go for the drows first. Okay. Okay. Let's... And then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh shit. Oh fuck. Oh no.
I'm hoping those are low rolls.
Nope.
I don't like that sound.
Yeah, stop making funny
That's
noises.
not. That's.
All
Making
6 of the
happy
orcs,
noises.
all the 6 of the orcs got better than your highest initiative, so they'll get to go first.
Oh no.
All right,
We're in danger.
we're in danger.
Slightly.
Danger, Real
Damn it, Xander.
Danger.
Haha, I'm in danger.
I'm in danger.
All of a sudden, Danger Noodle puts his head up. What? Me? Huh?
All right, so as we start off for the first one, we're gonna start off going around clockwise with the orcs. As this one immediately damage, he spots up, looks at the arrow, assumes that it's
Sorry. Amanda just got scared by the music.
oh.
I heard
Sorry.
a crash. I thought it was something in my house.
Xander!
I'm sorry to interrupt, DM. I'm sorry, but I couldn't help but laugh. Sorry.
So assumingly that
okay.
he believes that it's either Murph, Fiona, or the one that just summoned lightning, he immediately goes in for retaliation and immediately runs into strike against one of you. So let's see, what is his moon speed? 30 feet. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Immediately gonna go for the one he sees first, which is gonna be Fiona. and is going to strike with his battle axe. As he pulls out this really rigid, like not really clean, like from the blood of whatever he attacked last, kind of battle axe.
Ew.
23 to hit.
Yep.
Okay, you're going to take. He's going to do double-handed, so he's going to give you 10 points of slashing damage. And then he is going to attack the second time. As he slashes down, he's going to immediately like twist his hands and immediately try to strike back up at you. That is a sad 11 to hit.
Does
So
not.
sad.
Okay.
So sad.
He immediately yells out, "Get your asses up! We're being attacked!" As
No, go back to sleep.
this one immediately starts moving and immediately starts
I'm still up.
charging. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And he cannot get in range. So he is going to do an improvised weapon. He's going to pick up one of the boulders and he's going to chuck it at Xander.
Ew.
That is a
right.
natural 20.
Squish.
Can I
Xander
do,
squish.
Can you do
Yeah.
what?
I was gonna see if I could use my cutting words to reduce it.
Is it a reaction?
It is. It says, as a reaction, when a creature that's not immune to being charmed, you can see within 60 feet, makes an attack roll, ability check, or a damage roll. You can expend one of your bardic inspirations to roll the die.
Okay.
Subtract the number from the creature's roll.
Okay, go ahead
You
and
can do
roll
so.
that die.
Oh, right. Oh, okay. For the DV, I would assume. Yeah. Oh, it's
Hi,
only
Sarah.
one. Sad. Doesn't matter.
What'd you get?
I got a 1.
Okay, so that would put him at a 19 to hit you, which I'm
I
assuming is
guess
still
it's not
hit.
critical.
All right, so yeah, I'll say that'll take away from the critical, and you would take, as he immediately just like picks up this like large rock and just fucking chucks it at you, as you just immediately just like see slow motion as it just like smacks her right in the face, as it just like crushes against your face. You're gonna take 10 points of bludgeoning damage, non-magical, obviously. And then he is going to pick up another one. He's going to chuck it at you again, finding that he has some success at taking against you. So he's going to do a 20... Nope, that would be a 19 to hit.
Yeah,
So that is another 10 points of bludgeoning damage. As he picks up another rock. It's like, yeah, you like that? And he immediately just chucks another one directly at your face.
I have to. So call. So would that break my concentration?
If you're concentrating on something, then you would have to roll a Constitution saving throw for both of the hits. Then,
Okay. That's for call lightning.
yeah.
So the first one, so it'd be a con save.
Mm-hmm.
Spooky 20.
Okay, and the second one.
Natural 20.
All right, you still got it up. You're holding out. All right,
It's just a mere pebble.
this one is going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And it's been a while since I looked at their stats. Have they got anything special? Nope. All right, so he's just going to see his friend and be like, "Ha, not a bad idea." And he's going to grab a boulder and he's going to chuck it at Xander as well.
Oh my god, am I getting stoned? God.
You woke them
no.
up. Don't wake up, sleeping orcs.
Okay, that's 11 to hit, which is pathetic. As the other one looks at him, it's like, if you're gonna fucking chuck some rocks, do it with some fucking style. And he's gonna chuck it. He's gonna pick one up. He's gonna try to do it again.
Oh god.
That's better. That's a 23 to hit.
Yeah.
And that is 8 points of bludgeoning damage. I need you to make another Constitution saving throw for your concentration.
Oh goodness.
As you all just start seeing these boulders being chucked straight at like Xander's face, like fucking dodgeball.
That's cocked.
The only difference is it's not gonna bounce off. It's just gonna bust
that
on
would
his
probably
face.
fail. 12.
No, you're good. 10 or higher allows you to keep concentration.
Yay.
All right.
Ha! Mere pebbles.
This one's going to look around and he's going to see Helga and he's going to run in Helga's direction. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yeah, I mean, that's really what they can do. So, improvised weapon, throw a rock at you.
Throw rocks.
Natural 20.
Of course.
That is 15 points of bludgeoning damage.
Cool.
Extra attack. That is 23 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That is 10 points of bludgeoning damage. This one is going to get out his battle axe. 5, 10, 15. And he is going to just charge at you with, like, blade in front. And he like jumps at you with the blade striking forward. That is a 23 to hit again.
Uh-huh.
You are going to take 10 points of slashing damage. Extra attack. Oh, that is a sad 15.
Nope.
Okay. And then last but not least, we're going to go to this guy. Yeah. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And then he's going to do the same thing. Excuse me. Oh, that is a sad 10. Extra
Nope.
attack. And that is a worse 9. So he like goes in there, all cocky and slices in as you just like push back a little bit, very, very poor, like B-movie Matrix style, as you just kind of like lean back as he like misses you. And then he tries to come back, it's like, how about this? And then you're just like, That's very poor made axe. That is their turn. We will now switch over to Fierna.
I am going to rage and rush. Well, not really rush because he's right in front of me. So hit him with the Inferno Katana.
Ooh.
Okay.
24 to hit,
You know it.
You know it.
and that would be 24 damage.
As you just strike him, as he's already been damaged before by a bow, you just strike him with this katana. As immediately you slice through him, he immediately just erupts in flames and he just like dies before his body even stops calming down to the fire. He's
Push
destroyed.
his body aside and head on over to the next guy.
I would say cold as ice, but not really.
And I'm gonna hit him again. Well, hit him for the first time. 18 to hit.
No.
Oh,
They have
just
pretty
gonna clear it
thick armor.
menacingly.
Okay.
And then I'll end my
Menacingly
turn
stare.
there.
I'll say because of the Blade of Bahamut, give me an intimidation check. You did just eviscerate his friend.
Yeah.
Yay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, nice.
25?
You immediately just like run at him with like this ferocity and you just like stop while you're holding this blade made out of pure fire and like darkness. You're just like, be cool.
Run.
Ha! You got it! And he's just gonna immediately just fucking bolt. And he's just gonna run. He's
And
just
now
gonna
I
stick
will
with
end
it.
my turn.
Okay. This one's just like looking, he's like, where the fuck are you going? Get back here! It's just a fire sword, damn it! Alright, we go to one of the drows that you do not see. So, based off of Death from the Shadows.
Did we forget Serena? She's with us too, right?
She is. I just forgot her on the
Okay.
non-initiative rules, but she is on the sheet.
Okay, just making sure. Since she's
So,
like hanging out
With
in the
Death from the Shadows, targeting specifically Fierna as they find you as a threat, 25 to hit.
Oh, yeah.
As like within a second of being hit, you just hear this quiet whistle. As you don't hear it until like the last seconds, you immediately just get thudded right behind by this really, really thick, like almost like poison arrow. You are gonna take. You take 18 points of piercing damage plus 5 points of poison damage.
Was that all halved or just the piercing?
Are you raging?
Yes.
Okay, so it would just be the piercing.
Okay.
The poison damage is technically considered magical.
And 5 damage. Got it.
Okay, and then another one. Due to it, they always get advantage. Okay, 26 to hit.
Yep.
Okay, that is 4 points of piercing, so 2. And 5 points of poison, which again is not halved. Third attack.
Third.
That is 17 to hit.
No.
Okay. All right. And the other one is going to aim at you as well. 21 to hit.
He's
Okay. That is 7 points of piercing, so you're going to take 3. And that is 5 points of poison. Extra attack. That is 26 to hit.
yeah.
That is 6 points of piercing, so you take 3. And 2 points of poison. Third attack. 22 to hit.
Looking like a pin cushion.
2 points of piercing, so only 1. And 3 points of poison. Because you succeed all 3 times, it's going to give you sneak attack damage.
Oh.
You're going to take an additional, this cannot be halved, it is 20 points of piercing damage. It is technically regular damage, but you cannot half piercing.
Sneak attack.
Sneak attack damage, thank you.
Pulling stuff out of my back.
At the end of it, due to their poison with the amount of hits on your turn, I need you to give me a Constitution saving throw, please.
Oh no. Save. I'm gonna leave it as a 24.
That's fine. As you quickly react to pull out these arrows out, if you notice that they are laced with some kind of like purple poison, you pull out quick enough before it takes. As you start to get a little woozy, but you're able to kind of like shake it off, and you're like, fuck, no. And you're unaffected by the poison's effects other than just the damage. Alright, we will go to Nixus. You are still technically hidden, they do not know you're there.
Okay, gonna shoot this dude right there.
Shoot him good.
And guess what? And the fun thing is his friend is next to him, so I can shoot him because I have Heartbreaker.
That's true, you do.
Yeah, Heartbreaker, let's go!
But I'm gonna shoot the one dude first because I
Got it.
have to shoot the one dude first.
Oh my god, a natural 20.
It's a natural 20 for 36 to hit.
Yeah, you
That
know
is
it.
16 damage plus 11 crit damage.
Okay, so 16,
For
11,
this
so that's
one.
27 points. Okay.
For this guy, and I'm pretty sure he's the one I hit already previously.
Oh, that's true. So yeah, so he's technically dead.
Well, his friend's gonna get hit too.
Okay.
Right next to him because of Heartbreaker.
Yep.
Yay. And 26 to hit?
Yep.
That's 18 damage.
Okay, he is hurting.
And I'm going to boop, 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 ba-doop,
All right.
around.
Give me a stealth check to make sure they don't notice that where these random arrows are coming from.
Okay. That is a 27.
As one just falls and the other one just gets hit, he immediately looks back at this guy. He's like, "What the fuck? I know you can't throw rocks or shit, but stop trying to hit me with fucking arrows."
Ba-doop, boop.
All right.
I'm done.
Helga.
Cool, well, I also see the bolt of lightning, curse Xander to oblivion. I'm going to kill him later. And see one guy get taken out, so I'm gonna just assume that that's Mixus sniping from somewhere because she's the only one who can. And so yeah, I'm just gonna hit this guy and
Sniper snipey.
yeah,
Sniper right
with the
side.
warhammer. That's a natural 20 plus 13.
You know it.
Oh boy.
Sweet.
Yeah, it's gonna be great.
You got this.
Our technology might suck, but we're doing pretty well.
Shush. Be
Nope.
nice to the
Yep, be
technology.
nice to it. It's doing a really good job.
We
It is
love
doing
you,
it's doing a fantastic
technology.
job. I love you.
You know what?
I
You're
love
already
you.
the reason we're in combat. I don't want to hear it,
love
Xander.
We love you.
Okay. 14 bludgeoning. And then another 3d10 bludgeoning, which is 9, 10, 7. I'm relying on Joe's math skills here because I cannot.
Oh, 9, 10, 7 is 3 different numbers.
Yes.
Okay.
Because it's 3d10
All
bludgeoning.
right. As you immediately strike down with them, assuming the axe, you immediately.
It's a Warmare.
Oh, okay.
But
as,
yes.
as you immediately just smash through, and you immediately just destroy him and break all the bones in his body, so he immediately just falls to the ground.
Helga smash.
Yes. And just
Dun, dun,
spin on
dun.
him.
Well, that's classy. Classy.
Yeah, I know.
Fear not proves.
Take some of his blood and make like war paint, you know. And then can I see the one that's
Yeah, he's not hiding.
okay? So that was only one swing, and I
Correct.
haven't moved. So then I'm gonna go up to this guy, raging as I do so, because
As you do.
crunching bones makes Helga happy. I am Bonebreaker after all. 13 plus 13, so what is that? 26 to hit.
That is correct. Your math does not deceive you.
That type of math is easy, but adding two different numbers is where I get confused. Do you want me to just lump all the bludgeoning damage together? Would that be easier?
That's fine.
Okay. 10, 9, and 4. Or
Okay.
3, 1. So
So,
plus 9 on bludgeoning.
okay,
And
Alright.
then
he's hurt.
also 13 poison.
Okay, he did.
Bones breaking make Helga happy. Spit on him too.
Oh, Jesus.
You.
Spit on that one too.
Helga
Classy.
going a little feral.
Classy.
Feywild feral up in here.
You're still muted, Renora, just so you know.
And that's gonna be it because I can't remember how much movement I used, and that's gonna be a player error. So I'm just
You
gonna.
moved that much.
I did it, but I can't remember where I started from. So I don't know how much.
You
movement...
started. No, you started like
Here?
right here.
Yeah,
Okay.
that sounds right.
15. Well, as funny as watching Xander get hit with rocks is, I don't have any attacks left, but I am gonna get up in this guy's face, just like tap him on the
Okay.
shoulder.
Got
I'll
it.
let you handle.
All right.
What's she doing? Ooh,
Murph.
and that's gonna be it.
Since they shot at Finra, can we see the drow?
Nope.
Have they?
If you look in the
Like a
direction,
Nexus.
it's both based off of where you are. You're looking directly up. You can't get the right angle to see them. There might even be something even more involved that allows them to be hidden. But as far as you know right now, it's just like you're looking directly up, and then there's a walkway. You can't see what's on the walkway because you're directly beneath it.
All right, never mind then. I am going to use my Oh, actually, do I have to use my reaction? Let's find out. Okay. I am going to stalk past Finra on my way to this guy. Be like, you got something? Hey. Oh, there. And then he's gonna walk up to this guy and tell me if these two hit.
Okay.
A 14,
Nope.
17.
Nope.
Can you do anything else? All right. We'll try one other thing
What,
as a
intimidate?
bonus
Don't think You're supposed
action.
to hit him.
A 26 to hit.
That's a hit.
Okay, so on the bonus action, he's gonna headbutt him. I'm gonna headbutt him.
Okay.
So probably not much. He takes 10 points of damage.
Okay, 10 points.
On my turn there.
Got it. All right. We go to Xander's turn.
All right. Hey, look at that. We live. Okay. So,
Turn to Xander like,
I believe the guy from the second to the left, not the drow, but the other guy. I believe he threw a rock.
They're
Did he
both
throw a rock
drows.
at me?
Oh. Yeah, he threw a rock.
Yeah, we're gonna get him back.
Okay.
This dude.
I low-key
This
hope
dude.
you miss just because.
Oh no! Don't put that out there.
So, dex save, please.
Scotty, if he misses, it hits you.
No, it wasn't that guy, not the
He's
one by
hitting-
Murph, the other one.
Oh,
That's a 4.
you're hitting this guy with
Yeah,
with what?
the call
Lightning.
The lightning? Okay.
Yes.
Thunder.
That's the one that got scared by Fiona's blade. Was like,
Yes.
oh, bye.
That was
Nice.
Chris.
Done out of there.
Nope.
So what you get?
9.
9. All right, fails. 5d10.
Got struck by lightning as he's
Another
running away.
Barbecue
Right.
orc. Another barbecue orc. Why does it smell
Meat
like
back
ham?
on the menu, boys.
Hell yeah.
Why does it smell like ham?
Right? What is that
Brings-
delicious smell?
Bring some of this back for Theodore.
17.
Theodore's with us,
17
technically.
plus
For Boulder?
No,
7
not Boulder.
is 26. Or no, it's 24. 25. 26
25 points?
damage. 26 lightning.
Okay. So as you strike a beam down again, as he's running away, like wetting himself, you just strike him down as he's running away. And you just flash fries him. The poor guy.
No one can escape my magnificent.
Shut up, Xander. No one cares.
On my bonus action, I would like to cast Healing Word on my friend Fierna.
Appreciate it.
Yep. It's okay. Lightning doesn't strike the same spot twice. So yes.
I'm just shaking my head.
Okay.
Not what you call it.
All right. We go to Serena's turn.
Healing Word through.
As she's going to run out of the bushes, and she's going to immediately try to see if she can pick out where the drows are. So she's going to move about 5, 10, 15, 20.
Serena, go before me.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then she is going to make a investigation check to try to find the drow. That is a... Where's her investigation? That is only a 10. And she's looking up there. She's like, I don't see them. It's just a bunch of black up there. I don't see anybody. And then she's getting her turn. Renora.
Okay. Well, I was gonna get the guy that was running away, but since there's only one person left, I will go for him instead. Yikes. That first attack definitely misses. We're gonna go use one of my inspirations on the second attack. 21 to hit.
Yeah.
And he doesn't see me, so I get sneak attack on it,
Okay.
right?
Correct.
Okay, so 28 damage.
Okay.
And
He did.
then, just kidding. I was gonna say for my bonus action, I'll do it again, but
He
he
did.
already did.
Double tap.
And then After he drops down dead, I'll come out of the bushes. 5, 10, and just be like, "Nice job, everyone."
Okay.
And yeah.
All right. We got, with there two still being at least 2 draw left, we go to the top of the round to Fiona.
If I move back enough, would I be able to see them?
You can certainly try.
25. I'm gonna move to here. Do I see anything?
You can give me an investigation check.
Oh, I see nothing. That's a nat 1 for 3.
Okay,
Oh,
yeah,
see yourself.
it is very dark out. Without any moonlight working your advantage, you barely see like where this walkway that they're even on is. Like you're like looking at a place. Where are they even supposed to be? Like you can't find it. Like you don't even know where to start. Anything else?
I'm going to cast Speak with Animals and ask JJ if he can fly up there and be my eyes.
Ask who?
The bird.
The little birdie.
Oh, oh, that's right. I forgot about the bird.
The burp. The
Gotcha.
little DJ.
JJ, little JJ.
Burp. The burp.
Burp. Little chicken nugget.
Burp.
All right. So you're gonna try to convince your little bird to fly up there and try to find him.
Olga,
Yes.
don't try to eat
So,
things in the Feywild. We already
I
saw what
can't
happened
see
in the
what
last
they
time.
are. Can you do what you did before and fly up there so I can see through your eyes?
I mean, I could try. I mean, I'll do what I can. I don't want to get hit again though. Like, if I know I'm about to like take some damage, I'm fucking
Fly
gone.
away. That's fine. Just
Uh,
fly back here
All right.
if you see anything.
All right. Yeah. And then he immediately just like takes off and starts flying. You know, like he kind of goes in diagonal. And he starts flying up there, and he kind of like when he's like about 20 feet away from it, he just kind of goes straight up and he's like slowly like leveling himself up, like looking around. As immediately like you just feel like a surge through your head, your eyes kind of like roll as you're like looking through his vision. Yeah, I don't see anything. It's really dark. I mean, I see the walkway, but I don't see anything.
You don't see any movement?
Roll me an investigation check using your own investigation.
Use an inspiration for that.
Okay.
If you can remind me what inspiration does, because it's been a hot minute.
Inspiration gets you to roll advantage.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, the extra.
So
Oh, well, then I was completely wrong on what Bardic Inspiration did.
Oh, if it's bardic,
Bardic
if
inspiration
it's
is different.
if it's bardic
mine-
inspiration, then that's different.
This is
Oh,
just
your
regular
inspiration. Okay.
Yeah, from last sesh.
Got it.
17.
Okay. As you look through his eyes, and you can feel that you're trying to that your parent doing is allowing you. You're like looking around as his head kind of like a motion camera that's like kind of like he keeps like looking left and right as he's like floating there. It's a little kind of sickening to you because he's not completely level. He's like flapping his wings kind of up and down, but he's like looking around, and you don't see anything. It's like see. I don't know if there's anything up here at all, but I don't see anything. As you see this long, like, rigid path that kind of, like, goes down probably about 200 feet and then, like, wraps back around where you guys came. And then the one thing you would notice is, based off the way it curves around, they might have seen you before you guys even got there. Based off where it goes, they could have actually seen over your previous camp. But you're looking around and you don't see anything. I'd say based off of that, you do notice like some magical energy up there of like there's some kind of spell being cast up there. But he's like, all right, I'm coming down, and he starts like flapping his way down. As your eyes just like
I'm going to wobble my way. Let's see, I moved 25 to 30.
go hurl
35,
over in the corner.
40.
You're not ready for
Yep,
this.
behind this rock, just a little bit of cover and catch my bearings again.
Sophinia can fly. Fiona doesn't like it.
Nope. My feet like to stay on the ground.
Okay. All right. As you're trying to figure out where everything is, and everybody's like looking, you all hear like another whistle. At this point, Fiona, you can feel a strike right in your back again.
Oh.
That is 26 to hit.
Yeah.
You're gonna
Yeah,
take,
they're still up there.
you take 7 points of damage. So only 3. And you can take 3 points of poison damage. During this process, based off positioning, I'll allow Mixus, Murph, and Helga to give me a perception check to see if you can figure out where they came from.
Are they humanoid?
Well, they're drow. So yes.
So then they're favored fiend.
Okay.
Or favorite enemy.
Okay.
On me. So I get advantage, I believe. Let me double check.
You might get advantage on survival checks tracking them.
Oh yeah, survival checks. Sorry,
would-
as well as intelligent checks to recall information.
Mhm.
So yeah, okay.
What were you asking, Helga?
You wanted?
Would I be able to, just because with perception, for checks that rely on hearing or smell, would I be able to try and, instead of see, listen for it, or no?
You've lost those advantages to you.
Oh, okay. That's
Am I
nice.
supposed to do a perception or investigation?
Perception. You're trying to register at a quick glance if you could see where this arrow came from after already got shot. Or during the process.
Okay,
I got 17.
17.
I got a 27.
And Murph?
14.
Okay. Mixus, keeping your eye out, and a little bit Helga, you're able to notice that there is somebody up there. And based off where the arrow essentially came from, unless someone is able to curve their shot, they're most likely where I have the tokens now. Probably about 30 feet up high. But based off of Fiona, where you were looking, there was nothing there. At this point, another one whistles out of that spot. And then it strikes again. As you're able to like move out of the way, and it strikes right beside you, and it just like gets like so close to hitting you, but it misses. Third one comes.
Somebody shoot up there.
22 to hit.
Can I shoot?
Hang on a
'Cause
second.
I-
Hey,
my bow
we're still in
can-
order.
oh, sorry.
We're still in order. Still
Oh, okay.
technically in
I
combat.
didn't know that. Oh, sorry.
Yep.
Sorry.
So 3 points of damage to Fiona. You're raging, so you're only going to take 1. And then you're going to take 1 point of poison damage. Then you hear another one whistle out. That is 19 to hit.
Yes.
Okay. That's 3 points of regular damage, so you're only going to take 1. And 8 points of poison damage. Another one flies out. 19 to hit.
Yep.
7 points of regular, so you can take 3 and 5 points of poison. Last one. 18 to hit.
Yep.
Oh no,
7 points with 3
my
and
poor friend.
10 points of poison damage. And I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
Plus, you're going to take some sneak attack damage from the combo, so you're going to take additional
Save.
15 points of non-modified damage.
17 for my con save.
Okay,
Then
you are
you
not
can
going to
use
be
your-
poisoned.
Yeah, I was gonna say if you need a bardic, you can use that bardic for it.
Oh,
As these 6 whistles, and as soon as they hit, as soon as you pull them out, they almost turn to ash in your hand, so you can't like track them by any means. But all of you are able to finally notice that they are coming from the ridgeline, and they always come from the same spots. But even as you like look, and you're like looking up, it's like there's nothing fucking there. And even if you like look at it, it looks like they're coming out as just straight wind.
Xander, you should move your lightning.
Mixus, it's your turn.
Okay. Did the math. My bow can go 150 feet.
Okay, so it reaches.
It reaches, so I'm going to shoot at this one. And because they're a favored foe or enemy, I'm just going to be able to do survival if I need to. Alrighty. Can they see me? They probably can't see me.
You assume that no one can see you right now, not even your friends.
Okay, so do I get advantage or no? I can't remember.
Technically, yes.
Okay. Whee! Let's see what I do. 23 to hit?
You assume it hits.
I assume it hits. Okay.
You don't know because you're not seeing your target, but you assume it hits.
That would be 15. I'm gonna do it again. at the same. Oh, I just did it without advantage, but that's okay. 24
Okay, you assume it hits.
does 16 damage. And then going to very carefully move again. I'm going to move over here. Because I can move my whole speed. Ah! Hop, hop. Hoppity hop.
Okay, stealth check.
Doing the stealth. Oh, that was not very good. 17. Oh, shit.
Okay.
That's low for me.
Anything else? Okay. Helga.
Cool.
You can see where Mixus was aiming.
Mm-hmm.
You don't know if it necessarily clicked because you don't see them actually hitting anything, but you do see
Right.
the arrows eventually disappearing within some kind of energy in there.
Mm-hmm. You said that this cliff is roughly like 30 feet high.
The cliff itself is
Ish.
higher than that, but the ridge line where they're standing on is 30 feet.
Okay. I am going to do something, and I hope it works. Don't know. We're gonna
I
find
don't,
out.
but
It's gonna be great.
that's, you know.
So I am going to I'm going to swap out the Warhammer for the warping axe.
Dig it.
I'm going to yeet the axe onto the ridgeline where they're standing.
Uh-huh.
Grab Murph and attempt to teleport us both to the axe.
Jesus.
I'm going to
Yeah.
attempt to warp
All
us
right,
both
all right.
to the
So,
axe.
so explain how you're going to do this again. I got
So-
this.
The axe can be thrown up to 100 feet.
Correct.
So I'm gonna try and throw it to at least I'm not trying to hit one of them. I just want to get onto the ridge
Okay.
where I can assume they are.
Okay.
So I'm gonna throw the axe onto the ridge,
Okay.
and then I haven't tried to warp with someone before.
Okay.
But if I can, I would like to hold onto Murph and then spend the charge on my axe to warp us both from the ground to the ledge.
Interesting concept. Let's see how it works out. Bold
I don't-
decision, Cotton. Let's see if it pans out.
It's the plan.
The
am
bold plan.
Am I just rolling a d to hit with the war? Or
Yeah,
with the, axe?
just roll as if you're trying to hit something, because this
Okay.
is more or less for you to get onto the ridge line.
26.
Okay, so you're able to throw it where it lands on the ridge line. You can actually hear the metal drop on something, so it's up there.
Yep. Yeah.
Okay.
So then I will attempt to teleport myself and Murph to warp.
I just
the two of
imagine
us.
Helga grabs me. The fuck is going?
Yep.
So as you grab him and you immediately just try to do it's like a second nature to you. Like you don't even have to think about it. You just try to warp to the axe. As soon as you do, I need you to roll me a d20, Helga,
Oh, good.
because you've never done this before.
Nope. I
Dice
have
of
not.
destiny!
Dice of destiny.
Helga and Murph and now become one person.
No,
That is a 10.
nobody's ready
It's
for
a
that.
10.
Together.
You are
No,
now
hold
you are
on,
now
I can use a coin. I
Murphka.
can use a coin. I haven't used my coins
Use
yet.
that.
Hold on.
It's a fly in the teleportation machine type
That's-
scenario.
To be
like-
fair, the Dice of Destiny is how we wound up in the Feywild. I just want to point this out.
It's not the way we ended up in the Feywild. We were going anyways.
I
Eventually.
rolled, and that's where we wound up.
Because eventually we were.
The coins or whatever is a D12, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Shinies.
Chinese.
shinies.
I'm gonna spend 2 coins. I have 13 left. I haven't used
Maximum
most of
effort.
them, so like,
All the shinies.
okay.
I want your spent
It's
ones, remember?
16 plus 10, so
26.
26.
Okay. So as you
I'm gonna hope.
Okay. So as you grab and you decide to just blink and you teleport, you stay there. Murph, you randomly get transported onto the cliff.
Oops.
That was a choice of not how high it is, but if it's odds or evens.
Fair enough.
See?
So Murph, you were up here. You do not see them, but it is odd. It's almost like you were standing in like a blanket of like thick, like floating ash in the air. You do not hear anything, you do not see anything, but it is hard to walk this. It's not dark vision. It's something specifically obscuring the area. And as you like look at it, you're like, from the outside looking in, this is like a large ghillie suit that's covering the whole area, making it look like the ridge is empty, but what it's inside is a clouded area.
Damn, so that means we can't see him, right?
You cannot see him.
Damn it. There goes part 2 of my plan.
If it wasn't for those meddling kids.
For real. Well, at least one of us is up there.
Now that was your action, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I was gonna use my reaction to use my dagger to get to him, but I can't see him. So that was one of the other plans was,
Well, does he-
if one of us gets up there, we can at least use our daggers
Well,
to...
does he have a dagger? Murph, do you still have your dagger? I mean, you don't have to
Does-
throw it. You don't have to throw it to him. You can just go to another dagger.
Yeah, but I thought we had to see him.
I don't think
Oh.
so.
They just
It
warned.
was-
Oh, I
I'm
it's
the only-
been
See the
warped
dagger
in
we
the
have.
back.
Reaction, you
to
can
it.
warp to another
can warp-
dagger
you can just warp to
that
another
you can
dagger.
see.
Yeah,
as long
that
as
you-
you're holding it.
But
I'm the only one that can.
I'll say in this
It's my
circumstance it works because you know where he is. You might not be able to see him, but you know where he is.
Where he landed.
Yeah.
Because I knew where my axe...
I'll allow
or
this
had
to
a-
kind of like break the rule or bend it in a certain way because like it's not like you're guessing of like he's somewhere around here. I just want to transfer it to him. It's like you know where he is because you know where your axe is.
Right.
Okay.
Okay.
Great axe.
I
Well,
like
in that case, I will use my reaction to
Boop up there.
boop up there.
I thought you said poop up there. I'm like, dude,
Oh,
gross.
You too.
No. Helga's
There.
a savage.
That is a
She's
lot of
got-
shit to
she's
get
got
yourself
some-
up there.
She's got
That's very
some...
too hard.
She really had to poo.
Yeah.
I'm just
She's
gonna move
got
these
some-
tokens out of the way because that's not necessarily
All
what
of a
they are
sudden-
right now.
Oh my
That's
god!
what-
I need to draw a picture of
She
you
thought
in your
she was
like
gonna
other
teleport, but-
in your dog form, and like one of us is like picking up with the little doggy bag.
The bags.
All right, so
Not it.
not to interrupt, but we got a lot of stuff tonight, so we're gonna keep going.
Sorry.
All right, so you warp up there
and
as your
then-
action.
Yes, and then very quickly, just to keep my rage up, I'm gonna use my bonus action to activate my crimson right, so that way I'm still being angry about it and adding damage to my stuff, and that's gonna be it.
Okay. Murph, it's your turn. Now, those tokens are not currently representing where they are, but within
Right,
that
you just
area,
gave us more space.
I just gave you more space to work with, and you can do a few. I'll give you a choice of rolls that you can do to try to navigate through the smog. That is what is the best way to represent this area. Survival check, knowing that they're at least drows, and maybe you can try to track drow based off the footprints you've already been able to find. You can give me an investigation check to try to look around using your hands to try to like see if you can find like the rock wall or if there is even any wall. Or you can give me a nature check to try to like just feel out the area as far as the ground. So investigation be walls, nature be ground, and tracking specifically for the drow would be survival.
I am gonna go with survival.
Okay.
Remind me what the lucky gems are again. They're
A
Uh,
D12.
D10.
D12. If you
Okay.
and then they cannot be recharged.
And you have to decide if you're using them before he tells you whether you succeed or
Yeah, I
fail.
can't tell you if you succeed or not. Or you
Cool.
can't use them after I've already acknowledged.
I'm not gonna use any. It's a 26.
26. All right. As you get on the ground and you find like some footprints, and you can clearly tell that there are the assassins up here. They fit the exact same footprints that you guys have tracked before, as they are lighter, more leather footprints instead of the heavier metal footprints of the ones you guys just killed. As you can feel them around, and you can feel that they're so light in the ground that you assume that they're never staying still. They're only putting enough pressure in the ground to push off, as if they are constantly like run and shoot and then immediately jump somewhere else. Based off of this, you actually assume that they are constantly mobile. Give me a perception check due to that high roll. This is going to be your hearing.
17.
17. Knowing that you're listening in and you're hearing the faint sound, but you can't specify where it is, that you can tell that they know that you're up there and they're moving around, but based off the way they're moving, they don't know where you are either. They can't see through this smog either. Now you can see outside the smog where the shadow stops. You can see your friends on the ground. They can't see you. So this looks like this spell was specifically made so no one can see them, but they can't see each other and they can't see you. You guys are on equal footing. Intents and purposes of the word right
now. Are there any like alcoves or cubbies or any...
That would have been if you did an investigation check or a nature check, because you would have been feeling around for it. This check was specifically trying to track them. You'll have to wait for another turn to do something like that.
Well, I'm just trying to figure out if there's a place I can hide on my turn.
Yeah, you can't really get any discerning thing of that. If you want to use up the rest of your turn, I'll allow you to sacrifice your movement to give me an investigation check to get the lay of the land.
Yeah, sure, why not? Sounds good. 15.
15. As you start feeling around, you start noticing that this whole area, compared to what you believed, is not actually it's not actually a wall, it is completely flat. There are no walls here of any kind, and if anything, this is actually the top of the mountain. There are no alcoves that you can find. And if anything, there's not even a rock to hide behind. This whole area is a giant illusion. But that will end your turn there.
I realize that there's no place to hide and just...
What are you doing, Murph?
Xander.
Right. So
Oh,
I
lightning?
still... Hello. So can I see the drow that's right by Athena?
Yeah. You can see the one that was already killed.
Oh. Well, that
Well,
one's
it's
dead.
not by Fierna though.
You talking about
Yeah.
Celine?
That's Serena.
Celine.
Oh, I
Or
thought that was a
Serena,
drow.
yeah.
There's no drow by
Yeah,
her
that's
though.
Serena.
So there's
I mean,
only
you
been
can
one. There's only been
Shoot
one
her and
drow
see
that.
what happens.
There's only
No.
one drow that's been killed, and that was last session, and that drow was about right here.
Okay, well, never mind. All right, then I don't have to keep concentration up because for the call lightning.
Right up the
Does the
cliff,
cliff-
you
Couldn't you
idiot!
do
But the
it on
cliff
the
isn't
cliff?
in the spell's radius.
But you could move your spell.
Well, it depends. Does it require you to
Just
recast it to move it?
Thoughts
Yeah.
before you drop it. Just thoughts
Mhm.
of where I keep paying it. Just thoughts.
Yeah.
Oh, I
right
know. I
there.
want to,
Thoughts.
but I don't think it's in the radius.
This
So-
in
Right
the,
there,
the
it's in
green
your
radius area.
So
Yeah.
This is in
it
your
does.
radius.
So there's the edge of it does hit some of the mountain. It's up to you to take
Okay.
that with what you will. It's only hitting some of the mountain.
Some of it.
Yeah.
I don't know. Just thoughts.
do
So
it.
Just-
I can.
Do it.
That's so weird.
Yeah.
So maybe I could cast it and maybe illuminate the area.
Duh. Ding 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 ding.
Ding ding ding
Okay,
ding
That is
ding.
the
Alright.
page that the rest of us are on. Yes.
Ding 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 ding. You did it.
All right. So, in
Do you want
hopes
a
of
cookie?
hitting the
I have
one
a
on the
cookie.
right,
Give me
I
a
will have the mountain make a dex check, or the spot
It,
make a
it
dex
doesn't.
check.
It doesn't have to make any check. It's just automatically
It
the lightning.
automatically-
No matter what, the lightning will strike. It just depends on if it strikes a target. Since you are not specifically aiming at target, you are just aiming. You're just letting it strike a specific location. Choose a specific 5-foot cube where the lightning's going to strike. Since
Oh,
nothing's
God.
there, it's automatically going to hit that spot because it's not hitting a target. It's just touching land.
Okay. So I guess without hitting Helga and Murph, we'll go the middle.
Well, Helga and Murph aren't in the radius.
They're not in
Yeah.
the radius. They won't hit them.
So they're fine.
Oh, okay.
We good.
You could
Alright.
you could
Yeah.
hit it.
That's why
close
Joe
to
added
them.
the circle to make it a little bit easier. So everything that's
Yeah.
green is in the radius.
Yeah, if it's
Okay.
green, it's not going to touch him.
Okay.
It's in that dark, shadowy place.
Yeah. So yeah, I would say right there.
Okay. All right. So as you call down the lightning again, you strike it down as immediately just a bright light just strikes right down and immediately just opens up everything. Now, for anybody outside looking in, nothing helps for your vision. But for the two assassins, Murph and Helga, for 2 seconds of time, and only that, lights illuminated. I need to know Murph and Helga's passive perception to see if you can take advantage of this.
You're good. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it.
17.
That's a 9.
Okay. Murph, you cannot react quick enough. As if anything, it pisses you off. It's like, why does he fucking keep doing this shit? Helga, you quick
My
notice.
eyes!
Only you notice this, but you have to memorize it. At their current point, they were still moving. I'll put them where they were when you saw them. It's not implying where they are now, but where you saw them. That's where they were
Okay.
when you saw them.
Murph's rubbing his eyes, and I just move his head. That way. We go that way.
Anything else, Sander?
Wow. Fina, do you still need healing?
I would love some healing.
Wait,
Oh,
hang on one second.
good.
Helga, what was your passive perception again?
17.
You saw a third person.
Oh, son of a beast.
On the cliff with
On the
us?
cliff.
Or okay.
Oh no.
What looks like someone that does not look like the other two. In blue,
Okay.
over about here. It looks like she
Okay.
was specifically hiding.
Okay. I make sure to let Murph know that as well, that
Okay.
there's an unknown
Okay.
Alright.
target.
I will heal Finra for 7 with my
Thank
healing
you.
word. Said somewhere I struck somebody.
Okay.
Lightning
Alright.
sound effects. So spectacular.
As
Bob Xander.
Yeah. I
as
helped.
Serena is immediately going to I gotta remember exactly how this works. She is going to run over and she's going to pass a healing potion to Fierna. And she's just going to heal you for 4d8. So
I'm
since
still
she's
another
going to use it
healer,
as an
thank you.
action, that would be 32 plus 4, so 36 points.
Thank you.
That's the end of her turn. We're going to go to Renor.
Okay, cool. I thought I had myself on mute. So Helga was able to use her warping dagger to Murph because her axe was up there. She
It
threw her
only,
axe. She knew where it was.
technically, okay, so to specify, my rules do say you do need to see someone to warp to them. Since
Right.
Murph would have technically been holding the axe during this process, so the only way he would have been warped up, Helga could essentially sense where he was because she knows where her
Yeah.
axe is. I allow that to be
Okay.
her eyes. That's the only way I'm
Right.
bending the rule.
That makes sense. I just want to make sure that it was specific to Helga,
Yeah.
not like okay.
In general.
Yeah, and it
Yeah,
only
also
works because
it-
of the axe. I'm not implying that this will always be a thing for Helga. It's just because of the
No.
axe.
Yeah. 100%.
Also, I didn't say it, but I do want to make note that I did pick my axe back up
Got it.
Can
once I
you-
got to the cliff.
remind me how high up the cliff.
It's
30
like
feet.
30 feet.
30 feet.
30 feet.
It is
Could I
partially
do a
sloped. You could try to
dash?
climb. Oh,
I was gonna say, can I do a dash to try to climb up the cliff?
okay. So
Because
this
it's
would,
like 30 feet to get there, and then 30 feet up.
it's
so.
gonna have to require. So if you want a bonus action dash, I will require an acrobatics check for you for your action because it is not sloped. It is kind of
It's
straight up. So you would
sheer.
have to kind of almost like Matrix Naruto run up there to get up there.
Athletics or
I'm going to allow you to
acrobatics?
do this acrobatics because of your natural
Okay.
style. So you can give me acrobatics in this check. And
Oof.
ooh,
And I'm gonna use my other point of inspiration to use advantage on that.
You got any coins?
I do have coins.
oh,
What was
imagine
that,
if
a
I never
D12?
gave you guys those coins. Shit, yeah, it's a D12.
You're like, dang, it's too late now. No.
Thank you for the coins.
Yes, oh gracious DM.
Just please be honest with me that you're tracking them. I'm surprised you
Yes.
guys still have some.
Yeah, I have to find
I have 2 left.
how
I have
many I have
11.
left real quick, actually.
I'm saving
I have
mine
10
for like
coins
wisdom
left.
saving throws.
I trust you all. You don't have to tell me. Just don't let that trust be
No,
into place.
sorry, I was just checking for myself.
Sure.
16 plus 9.
Okay. So as you like run up and like it's tough going, but you run and if you weren't dashing, you'd slide back down. But you use the rest of the movement, and you make it just to the top, where this is like requiring extra effort. So what is your standard movement speed without dashing? Is it 30 feet?
30.
Okay, so you're able to get just to the top, as you would need to use the extra movement speed to give you the extra momentum. So you're able to make it to the top with dash. You can keep your token there. That would use up your action, your bonus action.
And that's it.
That's it.
I like how Renora was like, "Hey, we did it, guys!" and then sees arrows flying down. She's like, "Oh shit!" runs up a cliff. Like,
Top of the round to Fierna.
Can I see Renora?
Not anymore.
Okay.
She goes into the
You
shadow.
saw what
Yeah.
she did, but as soon as she got to the top, let's specify this. Since all of you are looking at this direction, now to the group down to bottom, you see what now Murph and Helga have realized. As soon as Renora went up there, you saw her and then immediately did not see her, even though she was in viewpoint. You can all safely assume that this is an illusion.
Okay. Well, there's not much I can do besides dash, and I'm going to use my full movement speed and a half to get to the bottom, and then I'll only have 20 feet of movement, which I don't think will get me up the side of the cliff.
Nope.
Can I do anything else?
If you want, so you haven't used like an action or anything like that, right?
I dashed,
You dashed. Okay.
because I used my 40 movement, and then I used 20 of my dash speed.
I don't know if it would help Amanda, because we have something. Where is it with rage?
Do we?
Well,
It's something where if you rage at the start of your turn or something, you can go up to half your movement
Oh,
speed.
yeah.
Yep.
I didn't
But
rage
that's-
at the start of my
yeah,
turn.
it was the start of that. And now, what you can, if you didn't use your action to dash,
Mhm.
what you could have done is, because you are raging, which unfortunately you will lose because of this turn, it would give you advantage on a flex check to climb. Climbing does not require you to do the same kind of movement as Renora did. So if you miss a check, you don't fall off. You're just hanging there, mountain climbing. Where her acrobatics would require her to run up the hill. But you
I'm
can't
just
do it
gonna-
now because you used up your action.
Very angrily stare up. Y'all okay up there?
anyone
Renora-
fist.
Just give a thumbs up that no one can see.
You see a green thumb come out of the
Yeah, you
darkness.
just see,
over
like, the
side of
thumb.
cliff, like,
You
give
can't tell if
thumbs
it's
up.
someone flipping you off or thumbs upping it, but you see one
Thumbs up
single
and
green.
then flipping
Okay.
you off.
Okay. And then I'll end it there and climb next time.
Okay. Okay. Let's see if they can see you guys. Nope. No. No. They both got natural ones. They do not see you.
The 3 blind mice.
And then for the third person, okay. All right. Third
It's
person
literally
starts
6
to
blind
move.
mice.
I'm gonna see if. No, I'm not gonna put them on there yet because it's gonna show who they are. Okay. So you hear. Give stealth checks for them because they're no longer affected by the shroud. Okay. Renora, what's your passive perception?
It is 17.
Okay, you and Helga hear a bit of movement. You can't specify where it is, but you know they have at least shifted, and they're somewhere at least 10 feet around where their tokens are now. But you can't specify exactly where they are in that 10-foot radius. They were not being sneaky enough. They were relying on the actual shroud to cover a lot of their movement.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, they both got natural ones. That skips their turns other than movement. So we're going to go to Mixos.
1 second, I'm trying to figure out something. I was trying to figure out how to do something. I have to look up in the handbook
Oh
for
shit,
something.
Mixos got ideas.
Yeah, I just need to figure out. Maybe you can help me. So Mixus has got a wild shape for the first time in whole life.
Okay.
It's gonna turn into a giant green. Well, it's not giant. It's giant to her, but it's a great eagle,
Okay.
and it's green.
Okay.
It's a giant.
Oh, using
eagle.
some of that druid goodness.
It's a giant eagle. And I'm trying to figure out where I can, because you have to look up their, like, to use their stats, and I'm trying to figure out how to do that. Where to
So I got
find
them
the
up right
stats.
here. So a Great Eagle has an armor class of 13. They have a flying
Okay.
speed of 80.
Okay.
And they got a regular movement speed of 10.
Okay. Do they have any attacks or anything?
Yeah, so they have keen sight if you have advantage on perception checks that rely on sight. Plus you get
Okay.
+4 to your perception. They can make 2 attacks, one with its beak and one with its talon.
Okay.
A beak is a +5 to hit,
Okay.
and it's 1d6 +3.
Okay. So you see this giant green eagle just burst onto scene out of the bushes.
I want to say it still has like Mixus's ears instead of like eagle.
No,
like
it just has the flowers. It has the flowers
Okay.
around the, because it doesn't have ears, and
enough.
it's green. And I'm gonna fly up here.
Okay.
Whee!
Okay. Do you fly within the shroud, or do you just fly over it?
I'm flying over it.
Okay. So you are about like 10 feet above the rest of the group, as the shroud itself only looks like it's higher, but it's not. It's only about 10 feet in height.
And then can I do like keen sight to see what it is all going on in there?
Yeah. All right. Give me. All right. So so perception for the eagle is not your perception. It's just a d20 plus 4, but you get advantage on it.
Okay, how do I do it? Okay.
So just roll a
So
d20.
D20 advantage. I think I figured it out. Haha, I did.
Okay. So you got
Woohoo.
2 11s, so it's a 15.
I got 11.
Okay. So as
That
you
was advantage.
Yep. So you're looking down into the shroud, and you don't see anything through the eagle's eyes, just specifically because the eagle can't see through magic. But like you can easily assume what you guys have all been thinking is that everybody's in here. The shroud stops vision from looking inward.
Okay. I think I still have more speed or flying movement, right?
Well, remember you're also going up, not just in
Oh,
a
yeah,
straight
that's
direction,
right.
so that probably would have been it.
Oh, okay. Okay. I'm going to hang out over here on Giant Eagle.
Okay. Helga.
Cool. So what kind of checks could I do to try and pinpoint
Would have
these
still
guys?
gotten my... I forgot, sorry. I still get dark vision because it says that... Or wait, can you... Wait, it says, however, you cannot use any... Oh, never
Nope.
mind.
Nope.
Sorry.
You
I
can
thought
only
I
rely
could
on the vision of
for a
the
second.
eagle.
Sorry, never mind. My bad. Sorry to interrupt.
You're good. So, just for you, for wild shapes purposes, if it's regular wild shape they're transforming into, you're relying on the animal's sight, hearing. Basically, the only thing you get to keep for yourself, unless it says otherwise like this eagle, is you get to keep your intelligence, charisma, and wisdom checks. Other than that, everything else gets modified based off the animal. All right. What were you saying, Helga?
What checks can I do to try and pinpoint these guys?
You can try to do a survival check to try to look for the footprints or find any way to discern exactly where they are. You can make an investigation check to try to read the ground or the area to notice maybe where they've been.
Mhm.
Or you can do a perception check to try to listen in for them.
Okay. And my shifter stuff does not apply.
Mm-mm.
Cool. Oh no, that's an 8. We are 8
Okay.
on survival.
Survival. You cannot find the footprints. You assume that they haven't been in your area in some time, whether it's been on purpose or by accident.
I just get on all fours and I'm like trying to investigate.
You do notice that like the ground you're on is not like sand, but it is kind of muddy. So after some time, the footprint isn't deep enough. As someone else moves by it, it just unshapes the footprint mark itself.
Am I able to see Renora at all or no?
Nope.
Cool. Love it.
You can't really even see Murph other than the fact that you know that he's there.
Right. He's got that Murph smell.
Does she even know I'm there?
Probably not.
No, probably not.
You like a ninja.
Great. Cool, and that's gonna be it.
Okay. Murph.
Actually, can I move first before Murph goes? Because I
Sure.
totally forgot that's a thing I can do.
Sure.
I'm just gonna go. Wow!
Ah, there's an eagle on my
giant
page.
eagle.
There's an eagle on the page.
Freedom.
Sorry, I didn't
America.
mean to do that. Sorry.
America.
Fuck yeah!
I don't know. I clicked on the giant eagle just to like get to the actual page, and it put it on there upper.
Okay, so you moved
Okay.
over there. Got it.
Yeah, I just wanted.
Not
being a
Renora,
group.
due to the fact of your passive perception, you would have, for a split second, you noticed that someone just went past by you, but you don't know who it was.
Okay. I would like to add that I do have second story work, so my movement when I do a running jump to climb up a cliff would have gave me 2 extra feet, which is not enough for me to actually move
Oh my God.
a square. But I am 2 feet ahead of where we thought I was.
Fair enough.
I am not on the
yeah.
edge of the cliff.
I'm not quite up. I'm a little further.
You're like doing like I'm not touching it, but it's like I'm not crossing the 5-foot line yet, but I'm not
Right,
I'm not
like,
crossing it.
ooh.
All right, Murph.
Player to DM. Throughout all of this, would I've gotten any inkling of the general area they're in?
No, because they're moving so much. You can at least assume they're within the area, which is what you're sensing, which is the line that I've created. They're somewhere in there, but to know specifically where they are, they're never staying still. You've been able to track the fact that they do not stay still.
In that line you drawn, basically what I want to do is... I'm fucking tired of this hiding shit, and smash his Belrow gauntlet and his ethereal arm together and use a couple of charges from the Belrow gauntlet and the ethereal arm to just see what happens.
Okay. All right, so you just activate a couple charges to just open up some power out of them. So as the lights illuminate from the Balrog of fire and the ethereal of the energy, immediately this light radiates. Since they're not necessarily like luminescent, but they do give off some, you give yourself about a 10-foot aura around you. So you're able to see everything around 10 feet, but that means anybody that can see within the 10 feet can also see you. Due to that, you know within 10 feet of you, no one's there.
Okay. Can I move there?
You see him.
As soon as I see one, I want to facepalm them and just slam them into the rocks.
Okay, roll the hit.
Ooh.
25 to hit.
25 is a hit.
12 points of damage.
Okay, he's gonna uncanny dodge that to half that.
With that first roll, what does that leave me? Because I have 2 attacks and a bonus action usually.
Let's see, you would have spent some charges to ignite. So you would just have like a bonus action left.
It worked so well last time. You know what? As a bonus action, he's gonna headbutt him.
Okay.
16 to hit.
16 to hit. That is a hit.
Sweet. Six points of damage.
Got it.
Like bang into something and it runs away. Ah, that's right! Run, fucker! End my turn there.
Okay. Xander.
Quick question.
Right.
Yep.
Do we is that headbutt audible enough for everybody else?
I'm sure it's very audible that you all
Yes.
can hear it. That's
You
up on
fucking
there.
right it is.
Mixus can hear it. Renora can hear it. Helga can hear it. The random X third person can hear it.
Excellent.
You ever seen those National Geographics where the two big horned sheep? That's the sound.
All right. So Xander's kind of oblivious to what you guys are doing up there. He can't really hear. He can hear a little bit, but not too much. I go, "Hey, you guys! Did I hit anything?
Nah.
No! Should I do it again?
Yeah.
Cool!" And I'll hit the spot like right in this corner here.
Okay.
Ah!
You guys strike down again with the call
Yeah.
of lightning.
Uh-huh.
Do you have enough spells left for this?
It's a concentration for 10 minutes.
Right. But don't you have to keep casting it?
No. Not if I
I think
keep
as
up
long as
concentration.
then it's space. You
Yeah.
can move it around as much as you
Yeah,
want.
otherwise, you can use your action to move the target, which must be within the spell's range. So,
He's got to keep it up on concentration.
yeah.
Okay.
I'm going by Baldur's Gate logic.
Baldur's Gate logic is very flawed, but okay. All right. All right. The light brightens up, and everybody who has at least a passive perception of 15 can see the rest of the group.
Ooh, that's me. I can see people.
In fact, a bunch of you just notice that there's randomly a weird green eagle flying above the crowd. But this only lasts for like 2
Smile.
seconds, and then and then the light goes away. Anything else, Xander?
Cool.
Caca.
Caca.
Caca!
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. We go to Serena, as Serena's just like, okay, I'm not quite sure what's going on, but I guess I can move over there. And she's going to move over, and she is just going to position a bow ready in case if anybody gets shown. Renora.
So in those couple of seconds it lit up, I could see where Murph and Helga were not the assassins, correct?
No, you can see assassins too.
Okay. Are they in the location? Are they in the locations they're at now? Then.
They would have matched the locations where you ever actually heard your sound. I would also say I will put the token of the third assailant in there because you would have seen her.
Well, good.
Well, that makes it a little bit easier for me
Nice.
in trying to figure out what I was gonna do. I'll just go
Dun, dun.
up to this guy and give him the old 1-2, and by the 1-2 I mean my two
3-4
swords. My two swords.
Did
all
you
right.
put the lady on?
Not yet. I'm
Lady.
loading her in.
Oh, the third
Ah.
person.
I was
The
like,
third
what?
person. There's a person.
Main hand. 27 to hit.
Yeah.
All right, and because it's in the Dark Hill, there's another D12 of necrotic
I
damage.
expect a very specific response from Helga when eventually this person's shown.
Great. Beautiful.
Oh no.
I'm gonna throw my hat. I'm gonna leave.
What the hell is it?
No sneak attack on that, or yes?
Technically, yes, because they don't know where you are during this process.
Okay. Beautiful. So, main hand, 27 to hit, 24 damage plus 10 necrotic.
Okay. Yeah, he's hurting.
That did roll the force damage. And then offhand, hit him with the flame tongue slasher. Ew, 11 hit.
Miss.
All right, for second attack, I will try my offhand again.
Much better.
There we go, 25.
Yep.
And that is in the other end of Dark Hill. 27 damage with an extra 9 necrotic.
He did.
Cool. And because I hit him, even though he's already dead, because I hit him with a melee attack, his overall hit points were reduced by by 6.
Overkill.
By 12 because I have the death rings. So
Yeah.
Okay.
Did.
Those death
good.
rings are gnarly.
That was feet of movement. And then I will move over towards this one, because I feel like Murph can handle it.
Fair enough.
That's a vote of confidence.
As long as I can see him.
Yeah. I like walk by you, give you a thumbs up, and you're just like rubbing your head. I'm like, yeah, he's got it. Like,
It's not a flashlight.
At this point, you all kind of hear, kind of like not a maniacal laughter, but almost like ready to do something. You hear laughter from the female assailant that you don't know.
sorry. Can I do one more thing before I end my turn?
Sure.
I would like to expend my second action.
Expend your second action.
Yeah, sorry. I have trying to remember action surge.
Yeah.
So I can take an additional action. I would like to use my other action to reach into my backpack and pull out my ball bearings
Okay.
and throw them down
Well, so you would have
in this 10-foot.
you
this
would have
10-foot
used your
area
action
here.
to get them out. Not
It
necessarily.
says, as an action, you can spill these tiny metal balls from their pouch.
Okay. All right. All right. Sounds good.
To cover a level square area that is 10 feet on a side. So I'm thinking... I don't know
Right
if
in
that
front of
box
you?
is showing up. Yeah, just like the 2 squares that are in front of me.
Okay. Got it. Okay.
So if she ends up if a creature moves across this covered area, must succeed on DC dexterity saving throw or fall prone. A creature moving at through the area at half speed does not need to make the save. The dexterity saving throw is a DC of 10.
Okay. Okay.
Cool. Okay.
Helga, dexterity saving throw, please.
Oh, good.
Disadvantage because you can't see your assailant.
Mm-hmm. Ten.
Okay. As all of a sudden you're trying to figure out where everybody is, all of a sudden you just hear first quiet, then loud thuds as your laughter just jumping at you, as you immediately just get suckered right in the stomach as you get pushed off, as someone just runs right at you and you get thrown off the cliff. But she jumps at you and she's holding you down as she's grappling your body, as she's holding you down, making it where you can't actually react. As she just runs
cool.
at you, and I need you to give me an athletics check with also disadvantage because you were not reactive to it.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, who would expect a random charge?
I thought you were used to that.
Usually I'm the one charging.
It's a pink lady charging at you.
12.
12. All right, so as you're unable to break through it, she's like holding you tight, bear hugging you as she's like holding you tight until you land on the ground. She's, at the last second, she lets go so she can balance. As you immediately take falling damage as you're back on the main area, you're going to take 30 points of falling damage.
You said 20?
30.
30? Okay.
You took 10 points per 10 feet.
Per level, yeah.
And then as she lands, I'm going to have her do slow fall. As she just looks, as you can see her right now, as you see this to the people that are on the main ground floor, you see, and it kind of becomes apparent to you. You don't know who she is, Fiona, but she's wearing an Averant outfit, specifically a freelance outfit. But she's just standing there as she looks like just a regular humanoid, just kind of messy, styled, kind of pink hair, as she just has not wielded any weapon, and she just puts her hands in her pockets and she just looks at you. They're mine. Stay out of it. And then she just kind of just snaps her fingers and she just teleports back up there. That's the end of her turn. We're going to go to Fiona.
A glance at Helga, and then I just rage and rush up the mountain.
Okay, give
And
me
with my rage, I have instinctive pounce.
That's
I
what
can
it's
move up to
called.
half my speed. You said it's 30 feet,
Yeah, it's 30 feet.
and it was an acrobatic.
Athletics, which you give me with advantage, because you're physically climbing, not running up it.
Whoops, advantage, not disadvantage.
Ooh, natural 20.
Okay, cool. So I am right here. Do I see crazy aberrant lady?
Well, you are now in the shroud. You see nothing.
Wonderful. I am pissed. I have a question on my Inferno Blade. It says I can increase the heat in a 200-foot radius. At the beginning of an opponent's turn, they must make a DC 15 con save throw. Does that include my allies, or is it specifically for enemies?
So explain what this is again.
It's my Inferno Sword,
Yeah.
or Infernian Blade. It says if I use a charge, I increase the heat in a 200-foot radius. At the beginning of an opponent's turn, they must make a DC 15 con saving throw.
Right.
If they fail, their movement speed is halved. If they fail twice, their rolls are at disadvantage.
Correct.
So is
then-
that for everyone in the 200-mile radius?
No, it's
200-foot
just
radius?
it gives you a 200-foot radius, and you pick. You don't necessarily. It's just not on everybody's turn. You just pick a person.
Got it, but I can't pick because I can't see.
Can't see, but you ignited the blade, right?
Yes.
Okay, so you have illumination, a 10-foot radius around yourself. A fire blade naturally gives you 10-foot illumination.
Okay, I am going to charge straight forwards because where else am I going to go? 5,
Okay.
10, 15,
Quick
20,
question.
Yeah.
25.
Do we see Fiona if we're up on the cliff now that she's illuminated, or is the fog
You
not
only
allowed
the
up?
fog's gonna block you. You'll only see the fire, and when you get close enough to it.
Okay.
Good question.
I'm going to run straight until I see that edge.
Okay, you would have passed by Murph, and then as soon as you turn around, you just are able to get enough range to be able to see this guy.
Cool. With my last 5 feet, I charge at him and swing.
Okay.
$21 to hit.
21's a hit.
And that is going to be 30 points of damage.
That's enough to say, how would you like to do this?
He did.
And then I will
Did.
end my turn there because I found a friend. And I don't want to move from this spot because I can't see anybody else.
Okay. As soon as he dies, with both of them gone, whatever enchantment happened was linked to their bodies, as the fog itself starts to slowly dissipate, speck by speck, and after about a minute, it is finally clear where you guys can all see each other on a flattened mountainside. Combat is eliminated. At this
Beautiful.
point...
Sorry, real
Yeah.
quick. I'm gonna pick up my ball bearings.
Okay.
Literally. Okay.
Waste not,
Continue,
want
please.
not.
At this
am I right?
point, as you guys are all seeing each other, you immediately see the pink-haired woman immediately run up and immediately push Fiona and Murph out of the way as she quick takes something off the two bodies, and then she just... and then she immediately just runs off.
Can we chase after?
It hurt.
You could assume Murph and Fiona, since you were looking, she grabbed their necklaces.
Is she running?
Yeah, and she's running, to put in perspective, she is running at... She's a monk, so she's running at 110 feet per turn.
Damn!
Because she's dashing, because she's got 55 feet of movement speed. Because
I'm
monks
gonna
still
shoot
fast
at
monk
her.
shit. You're good. Okay.
I'm gonna shoot at her. I don't like
Which
her.
direction is she running?
She is going in this direction.
That was only a 14.
Okay, yeah, it's a miss.
Could I have tried to intercept her as she was jumping off the cliff over here?
Sure.
Grab her by your feet.
And do a multi-attack of both talons
Well,
and
as a
beak?
reaction, you can just do one.
Oh,
so you
'cause
can
she's
either do
eagling.
beak or talon.
I'm an eagle. So can
because
I
you're not
do...
in combat, you're just trying to interrupt something. So you can
I'm
either
gonna
do
try
beak,
to
which
do-
they're both +5.
Yeah.
Beak is, well, technically talon is higher damage because it's 2
Let's do
talons, not
talon.
1. So it'd be 2d6
Let's see if it actually
plus 3.
rolls. Okay, it rolls. Did it do it correctly, though? I don't think it did it correctly.
For some reason, is it me or are you really quiet right now?
I
Right
think it's just
here.
you.
Oh,
All
might be
right.
me.
Oh, I see why it didn't roll it correctly.
I
That's
must have
very
hit my
strange.
headphones.
That's so weird. Okay, so
Private.
did it go correctly? I don't know if it
It
did.
shows a bunch of question marks for me.
Yeah,
It should
same.
rolled something, but who
Okay,
knows what?
so what it shows to me,
It shows you got a
that
13.
Okay, so I got. It looks like I attacked was a 13. I don't know if that works.
So that would have missed.
Oh damn.
I'll allow you to not deny you out of it.
I want to try.
I'll allow you to give me. You can either choose, because you already have your talons out. You're not successfully hitting her. I'll either allow you to choose before she gets out of sight to either see what you stole or try to take one of them from her.
Take it. Take it.
So
Take it.
give me. I'll allow you to add your dexterity bonus to this. So roll.
Mine?
Yeah,
Okay. Roll a what?
dex check.
Just a dex
Yep.
on mixes?
Yep.
Okay. Dex. Oh no, I got a natural one.
Oh no. So as you immediately fly in, you try to grab it. She just looks at you and she just smiles, and then she just pulls her arm in closer and she just pushes you away as she just immediately just falls backwards and lands on the ground and starts running. In the distance, if any of you are watching her, you immediately see her in the distance recon up with 2 other Avron soldiers. A female and a male. So they just look up as she just points in your direction, they just look up at you. As she just waves. And then they start moving on in the direction of where you guys are planning to go.
Would I any a look at whoever, would I recognize who this person is that shoved me off a cliff? Or just that she just bum rushed me and off I went?
I mean, you're not familiar with Avron soldiers, so no.
Okay.
Joe's expression that he was waiting for you to say was like, "Oh no, she's hot."
Yeah, pretty much.
That was what
Oh,
he was
just
waiting for.
generic DM thing.
Yeah.
I didn't get a chance to look at her.
All right.
She's hot if she might
Pushed
be
me
off the cliff.
I will send in Facebook what the 3 of them look like.
Okay.
Sure.
I'm wait a minute. I can't.
Oh,
We
no.
gotta see the person first.
Would Finra know who they are?
Possibly.
Would I? Do I?
It's just gonna. Oh.
You can give me a history check to see if you recognize them at all.
History.
Um,
Oh,
Oh no, that's the wrong
What is
check.
that bardic inspiration, Xander? Is it D4?
D6.
D6? Sure, let's roll.
Nick,
Not.
Oops.
do it.
Come on.
Do it.
Are we gonna roll? Maybe?
Roll that
Nope.
beautiful rose. It's not
Maybe.
growing.
Technology. Okay, +3, so it is the 13.
Okay, now I can say, "Oh no, she's hot."
Okay, there you go.
There.
Okay, fair enough. All right. Based on the look, and the fact that you guys have recently found out that a lot of the freelancers have died of late due to Renard's experiments, you assume this is one of the newer teams. You only recognize her based on reputation, but you don't know her name. You know that she is part of a team of 3. As you put stuff together, you know one of them is a paladin that usually uses dark magic, a cleric, and what is classified as one of the better unarmed fighters. And they are sent on specific tasks of recovering lost artifacts for Aberrant.
I am bloody rage, wanting to go after him, but I kind of shake it off and let my eyes kind of turn back to normal when I realize, hey, yeah, Helga kind of dropped 30 feet to the ground, and I'm gonna head back over that way to see if she's okay.
I'm just still like,
Helga!
I'll give a thumbs up, and I'm just like, I'm just gonna.
I will
I'm
go
gonna lay
heal
here
Helga.
I'm gonna lay here for a minute.
Yeah, I'll go heal her with Cure Wounds.
I have a feeling
Like
that
me.
while all this is happening, I am still just meticulously picking up all my ball,
My ball bearings, yeah.
I have
As-
a feeling that there's going to be a while.
Xander, as
like-
you go heal Helga, you notice that she's got a kick me sign on her back.
Oh, I'll just be like, oh, it's so fun.
If I must.
The sheet says so.
Whose
Helga
handwriting is
is-
this?
Mixus is just up here going, I'm flying like an eagle to see, no, flying like an eagle.
Fear not, your little bird's just like,
This is
your
the
friend's
reason I
kind of
got
crazy.
thrown off a cliff.
9, Helga,
Yay.
and then I'll help you up.
I'd probably go,
Oh, thanks.
JJ, you want to come? Let's fly.
Oh my god. And there they go.
Would
Let's
JJ join
Pop my
me
back
flying?
into just.
Yeah, would JJ fly with me?
Like his response to you as like a green eagle, it's just like, that
Uh,
bird is weird. I've never seen
He's a
one of.
traditional bird with traditional values. That ain't right.
That shit ain't right.
White picket fence.
I
It was
mean,
just-
he lives in the Feywilds. He should be have seen
True.
weird things.
True. But he's never seen that kind of bird in that kind of color.
Am I able to figure out whose handwriting it is for the kick me sign?
It's not theirs, but you assume it wasn't there before you were being dropped off the cliff.
Oh, figured, yeah.
Definitely not me.
Totally, no.
Great idea though.
For
So
once.
if Renora's picking up her ball bearings, she's busy with that.
Yeah.
Everyone
I did
else
not do anything while you were getting yeet off the cliff, so.
Yeah, was some bestie over here.
Hey, I was busy.
Apparently.
Could you get a yeet
And every-
at a different time, please? Like, come on. Sorry.
More convenient to me? No, you're good. And everybody else is at the bottom of the cliff. I am going to move off to the side out of earshot and go to the cliff lip and see kind of the havoc and Helga trying to recover from being smacked down off the cliff. And I'm gonna hold out my arm like I want a bird to perch on it. I got a message for your mistresses. Come here.
Who are you communing to?
The crow
Makes
lady?
it-
Who knows?
Mixus is sitting
Yeah.
there in a bird form like, I can't fit on that. I'm too
Hey,
big.
the witch said she was always watching, and I figured maybe there'd be a raven around.
Oh, I see what you're
Because
doing.
it seems like trouble, yeah.
Okay. She is always
next
watching.
level.
Let's see if she does.
Dun, dun, dun.
At this current moment, you actually see no ravens.
Oh darn! Because if one came, I was
All
going to
the-
try
yeah,
to
it was
chomp
gonna be
on
all
it.
the bird fun, like hunts.
Go.
All the bird fun hunts.
Oh, be it. That's it.
Okay.
Go chill and look and ponder.
And then you
So
always-
what's our next move, guys?
You
Are
see,
you coming
s-
down there? Are we coming up there?
You see a green eagle come closer to you, like, hey.
Anybody still on the mountainside? Give me an investigation check.
Yay! Really above it, I guess.
am on it because I just leaned over the edge to see if Helga was okay.
Investigation.
That's good. Everybody's.
Oh,
I think by now I would have gotten all the ball bearings. 20?
Why are they so
Now
round?
one-
Stay still! Okay, so anybody got an
That's an
18?
unholy 20.
An unholy 20. Okay, so anybody got an 18 or higher, you're able to notice a few things that are laying on the ground, minus the random ball bearings. One is actually 4 different things. They look like totems that are both on, like, they're on 4 corners of the, on the, like, landing area where you guys are standing on. Each totem is about 3 creatures tall, and they're all different birds. But they're all in different configurations. Each one consists of what looks like a raven. Another one looks like maybe some kind of mythological, kind of like maybe like a dragon. And then the other one looks like specifically some kind of variation of an eagle. As you like grab them, you notice that with these 4 in place, it's what created the shroud. But they need to be attuned. You assume that once they became unattuned to the purpose of them being dead, the shroud no longer activated. But it looks like they require all 4 to essentially create like the actual shield around the area. Outside of that, for anybody who can actually walk, unfortunately, Mixus, you cannot do this in your bird form. You're able to look through what's left inside the pockets of these guys. Nothing special. They weren't wielding anything crazy as far as weapons. The only thing that they were able to do was they have a specific thing on their wrist that consistently adds poison coating to their blades and their arrows. Allows them to never have to coat as an action automatically as they attack. It automatically coats it with poison. They do have a couple notes that are left from that are both the same in each person's pocket. It does not have like a return name, but the language is very, very crude the way it's written. Who's ever written this is not a person who's very well written. But the language is in common. And you'll have visitors coming through. We have taken account of 3 separate groups that are making their path to us. Keep the keys with you. We will leave several keys with the other groups. Once we know that they are taken care of, return the keys back to us so we can open the vault. Outside of that, nothing else. They have specific outfits that allow them to stay cloaked better. It's just a +1 to stealth. It's just like hoods over their armor. Other than that, it's just regular leathers.
Can I grab the thing that lets them put poison on their arrows without having to take an action for it?
Yep. Yeah, you can take it.
Awesome.
So all it does is you just put it on your wrist, and it just allows whatever is being fired off that wrist to add poison damage to it. So if you're doing dual daggers, it's only on one hand.
The
so
one
it's not
that-
on both of
okay.
them. If you're using crossbow or bow, as long as you're using, if you're main-handed and it's on your main hand, then the bolts automatically get coated with poison. It's just like a magical effect that gets added to it.
Perfect.
The poison is 2d6.
Okay.
Can I walk up to the Raven Totem and smash it?
You're just okay. You smash the
Yes, no,
totem.
Yeah.
Immediately, a shockwave of magic fills up the area. The magic that controls these totems are forever gone. You cannot use the shroud ability anymore.
Just stand there silently over the shattered totem.
Do they have any money?
No, they do not.
Wow.
Broke bitches.
Literally.
dare.
Why do we keep finding all these poor people? No, I'm kidding.
You guys are all.
We wanna
hungry
eat
enough.
the
I think
rich.
We should move on.
Yeah,
No
like
one
Xander
don't want them
said.
to get too far.
Like Xander said, are we going up or are you coming down?
Head
Yeah, I'll come down.
towards. Because Joe, you said that it kind of goes down to meet up in this area.
No, it's all flat. It's just she jumped off to go into that point. So no matter which way you get
yeah.
off, you still gotta drop down 30 feet.
I thought it was like a little
No.
Like a
curved
ramp.
road. Okay.
Do you want me to
We'll
do an
come down to
athletics
you.
check to come down then? Or
If you
I'll
guys
catch
want to
you.
take your time getting down, you don't have to roll. You can just take your time to safely get down however you want to get down.
If you're not rushing.
Yeah,
Okay.
you're not rushing yourself. You can take your time and not take any damage.
This is just flying around.
you got this.
Where did Mixus
Alright.
go?
Nixus, can you at least see which direction they went?
Oh,
Are they
sure.
still in your sight?
Okay, I'll look. Perception. See if it will roll. Oh,
Because she's fast,
13.
but her companions might not be.
13 for perception.
You notice in
The eagle profession.
you notice in distance you pop out two specific locations. Before you spot the group that just took some stuff, you're able to spot the next camp that you originally were going to go either bypass or take out, like this camp. They're actually not far up. Maybe a half day's travel trying to catch up to them, give or take, if they're still moving in that process. It looks like right now they're not sleeping, but they are maybe taking a break, as
Okay.
now it is leading into midday. You do see the three others that are the aberrant soldiers. It looks like they're walking up to the camp right now, and they're not being threatened at all.
Okay, I'm gonna drop down and change back into form and explain that to Finra because I can't speak while I'm in my eagle form unless you have speak with animals. So,
He does.
Do, but I know I used it. I can use it at will. I'll go ahead and cast Speak with Animals so you don't have to change back quite yet.
do it, and I'll explain all of that and be like, and they did not get stopped. They seem to be friendly with the rest of these people.
I'll let the other group know. Well, Mixus can still see them. They reached the camp. I'm guessing they're gonna try and take that camp out, so if we can push on and bypass them as they're distracted with that camp.
Think no, they're friends with the orcs, it seems like.
Oh, they're friends.
Yeah. They seem like they're working together.
I don't know, what do you guys think? I know, I'm gonna look at Helga. You're hurting a bit. Xander, how you on spells?
Danny! We're so awesome!
Yeah, speaking of spells, what the fuck was that, Xander?
What? It's still called lightning. That's right.
Yeah, what happened to we be quiet, don't you understand?
I
Oh,
thought-
come on! Have you ever
I-
known Xander to be quiet during a
I
performance?
thought it was fun.
To be fair, it was the sky that was
As
loud,
all you hear
not
from
Xander.
Mixus is caw, caw, caw.
Where did this go?
I
Caca.
think we should push on.
Okay.
Murph, you okay?
If we can bypass the camp, we're better off hunting for the head of the serpent and cutting it the fuck off.
Okay.
Can I ask for us to do something before we leave? I'm telling to Finra. Just Finra's the only one that can understand me.
What do you need, Mixus?
We bury the rest of the tree folk that they killed. Please, in this camp.
Oh, right.
If we do that, we're gonna lose time.
Well, at least put them back in the brush so they can go back to nature. Right now they're on the rocks.
Murph, will you help me? Quickly. Just move
Thank
the tree
you.
folk off the rocks.
I start moving a few as I could find and put them into the brush.
As you
Bertha, before even Finra finishes, it's already like scooping up one in the most like gentle way possible.
as you try to move as much of the tree folk in there, as soon as they touch what little is left of the magic of the land, you see some of the roots try to dig into the ground magically in there. Even though they're laying on their sides, they're trying to regain their connection that they have with the Feywild. Nothing else looks like it's happening, but just like anything in life, it does need to take time.
You just see Mixus put one of her wings on one of them and just kind of like slightly pets it. It'll be okay. You'll be back.
I would say, Xander, that he would be praying to Zula for healing of the land and for like. I don't know if rain would help the dryads, but I would assume it might because that's trees logic. But...
Well, you also know that Zula's magic has no effect in this realm.
Right. But I guess for
Doesn't
sentimental
have-
value.
Yeah. She cannot manipulate the weather in here. If you can create rain, she can create rain, but she can't do any more
Right.
than what you can do in this realm.
Right. So for sentimental value.
Okay. You at least care. That's what it is. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
It's the meaning that it's the thought that counts. All right. So you guys decide to move onwards.
After we replace all the trees, yeah.
Yeah.
So as you
I'm
start
still
moving,
flying.
okay.
I have
as-
4 hours to fly.
As you start moving further north, you start to notice that as you get closer and closer to next camp, the smoke itself starts getting wider and wider. Not specifically like they're burning trees, but just looks like, why is it turning from just a regular campfire to like a bonfire? Like, are they trying to get attention? By the time that you get close enough, you're within 10 minutes. Anything you guys want to do is you're like 10
You
minutes
just
to
go
the next camp.
Can I go straight up to get a better look to see what it looks like?
Sure.
Go straight up.
Okay.
Kind
As you look over, you literally see nobody around the camp. There are no tents. There are no sleeping arrangements. There are no people.
I think we should bypass, like Murph said.
Do you
Or
guys?
is this
Wait, start
Well, I gotta
hiding.
tell you guys that because I don't think unless you still have Speak of the Animals up. Do
Oh, it
you?
only lasts 10 minutes, I think.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay.
Do you guys want some healing before we go back into the thick of it?
Yes.
Yes. 'cause I
I'm just
know both-
wondering.
Both Helga and Fee. Is that
I'm moderately still okay. I'd focus more
Are
on
you still
Fee.
okay? All right, then I won't go super hard.
I'm just gonna take a health potion.
Oh, okay.
That's all.
I'm
That's
just
all.
wondering,
I'm
are we
trying to
sure that this
explain-
isn't another illusion thing?
Well,
that they
see,
have
you
set up
guys
somewhere?
don't like. None of you know what has happened yet. Like, I have to tell somebody, and I'm in bird form. So if someone, I can get out of bird form if we want to, like, so I can
I'll-
report back.
I'll
That's fine.
recast Speak with Animals.
Okay.
Same. Oh,
it
because
at
that's a
will?
thing I can do too. So
Because all you hear is ka-ka-ka-ka-ka-ka.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Renora's gonna be like, somebody figure out what she's saying.
okay, so then Fierna and Helga both have. Speak
Okay,
with Animals.
then I would tell you guys it either looks like nobody's there, or maybe they're trying to get us to, like, go there and they're stealthed in the bushes or in the trees, and waiting for us so they can sneak attack us. But it's a very big fire. They really want attention, so it's definitely attention seeking.
Well, let's go around and bypass them. Let them wait for us. We'll never show up.
Good.
which means quiet, Xander, no lightning.
Aw.
What do you say? Lightning?
Yes.
You said lightning? Lightning!
These are spirit fingers.
All right, I need a group
Those are
stealth.
spirit
I need a
fingers.
group stealth
These
check.
are spirit fingers.
Spirit feathers.
I'm so good at stealth.
Right?
Do I need to do a stealthy?
Yeah, group
I'm in-
stealth check.
Oh, I'm in the trees, or I'm in the.
Group stealth?
Is
Oh,
it
group
stealth? Would it be the eagle stealth, or would it be me?
No, it'd be the eagle stealth.
Okay, I don't know how to do the eagle stealth.
It's just a +3.
Okay.
29.
Oh no.
3.
Did
Xander
you get an answer
falling
one,
rock?
Xander? One?
Coin,
No.
Xander, coin.
Coin.
7.
Fine. I'll
No, he's already
roll.
submitted his number. He's already submitted his number.
And I
17
won't
plus
sabotage
3.
the group.
17 plus 3.
Okay.
That's alright. I could be the
Murph. Murph.
19.
And I got
11.
As you start bypassing around, thinking that you can get the heads up, you start to look in as you're trying to move around, and you seriously don't see anyone. Don't see any bodies, dead or alive. You don't see anybody hiding. There is no magical shroud up anywhere. What do you do? The fire's still going on and it is quite large, but it is contained. Not like it's going to spread into the forest or anything like that.
Oh, if it's contained, then I say we keep going.
Yeah.
Is there any tracks?
You can give me a survival check.
Helga, help me.
Okay.
Help me, Helga.
Do you
You're my
want-
only hope.
Do you want to help me?
Yes.
Okay.
I'll cast light on my guitar so that way there's more illuminating light.
Yes,
Great
yes.
to see.
Let
In
others
front
see
of
you.
the fire?
Yes, yes.
Yes.
Yes, I'll give you
Don't
the
let, no, don't let people see you. We're trying to stealth.
15 plus 7. So
Okay. As you start looking for tracks, you do find that there are very, very light tracks in here, but these do not match the assassins. You do eventually see that there are heavier tracks that match the orcs within the encampment. But looks like it's been maybe a few minutes since they've been in here. And it looks weird. It looks as if like they've been walking a circle around the fire. You occasionally see like behind it, like as you go up, there's like occasionally like if someone walks in the fire, there's different steps to it. Give me an
Okay.
intelligence check to see, or no, wisdom check to see if you can understand what this represents.
So
That'll be-
wise. You're so wise.
no,
Crazy.
no, I'm not.
It's great. Some crazy.
Oh,
voodoo
10.
shit.
10. Yeah, make heads or tails of it.
Can I do an investigation
I was gonna
check
say,
on the
I'm-
area?
Sure.
Yeah, I was
Figure out
gonna
why
let
there's
Renora know once I know it's orc stuff. Maybe it's some kind of
You know orc
Like
things,
that.
right?
yeah.
I was gonna
You-
say it was probably ritual of some.
You're best
You
friends
kinda
with these
orc.
guys. You're the orc. You know all orcs.
Yeah.
That's like your cousin, right?
Wow, what about a stereotyping?
Right.
Jesus. When next to you can
It's
say,
also Helga. Like,
Oh, but you know all shifters,
I-
right?
Yeah, right? I am going to. I have tactical assessment
Okay.
as a maneuver, so I'm going to use a superiority dice in addition to this roll.
Okay.
yeah, you are.
Go Renora. Go Renora. No.
Xander, we're gonna
Wow.
teach you this thing called stealth.
Why did it roll all 5?
There's a few key
Okay.
factors.
Ooh, I'll
Singing
take
is not one of them.
that. Oh,
nor,
good.
nor is summoning god
We're gonna-
energy.
we're gonna play the
And Rob-
quiet game? Wow, we're playing the quiet game with.
Teach
All right.
somebody, they gotta be willing to learn.
All right, Redora, what'd you get?
I
That's
got
confident.
a whopping 7.
7.
Wow!
Yeah.
I mean, you're not really making heads or tails of this. You assume, based off the what you, Helga, and Xander were able to put together, these footprints are fresh. If they
Okay.
moved, either they decided to fly, or someone teleported them out of here, or something else altogether. At this point, lean up against a tree as you just hear someone speaking in a female voice. You guys look like you're having a tough day, as you just see the aberrant soldier with pink hair just leaned up against a tree as she's just looking at you, talking all nonchalant.
Oh no.
She's just crossing her arms, has like one of her legs up against a tree, very like 90s pose kind of style like that.
I brace to get pushed into the fire.
You all look like you were just having just a day. If only you could understand what is going on.
And you look like you're missing a few arrows in your chest.
Nope, I think
Fix
I'm
that?
good. Thank you, though. I'm fine.
Where'd everybody go?
I wouldn't really... It's better that you don't know.
Alright, then where are the other two of your members?
They're up ahead. I decided to hold back.
Because you just missed us so much.
Actually, yes. I'll be honest, my team's a little stale. They got their heads up by their asses too much. I'm a little more free-spirited.
Yeah, I can tell. Pushing people off a cliff is your idea of fun, huh?
Suck it up, bitch. Get over it.
Hey man, I get it. I get it. Shit's funny.
I mean, I was laughing the whole way down. I'm glad that someone gets it.
Why don't you come on down if you really wanna?
So she's not on a tree. She's just standing up against a tree.
She's
Oh,
leaning
okay.
against
I thought
it.
she was like in the tree.
No,
my bad.
She's standing up against a tree. She's just leaning up against a tree.
What stake do you have in all of this?
Nothing personal. Just a job.
Well, unfortunately for you, it is personal for us.
Makes us.
DM question.
Mm-hmm.
Is the tree she against an actual, like, real tree?
No. It is
It's
not.
not a real tree?
No, it's not.
It's
tree
not
folk.
sentient.
No, I'm saying, is it a real tree?
Where are you going with this? It's not alive.
It's a tree.
Okay.
It's not a tree folk.
So
It's
I-
just a regular tree.
So I can't talk to it?
No.
Never mind.
You guys are getting closer and closer to the central core mountain, and a lot of magic has been taken from there. So these are not the tree. If they were tree folk, they do not have enough energy to speak or move.
No. Okay.
I'm gonna walk straight up into her face. Does she stay or does she move?
She stays.
Murph follows Finra.
I follow Murph.
Look, guys. I know that I'm attractive, but give me a little space. It's
I
too
mean,
close.
you are, but
I'm gonna punch her.
Is
You're gonna punch her? All right, go
I'm
ahead.
so
Go ahead and roll for
okay.
an
So
attack.
when Fierna punches her, I would like to use my reaction to warp to Fierna and stab her with my dagger.
Ooh.
Okay, both of you
I
guys
said it
roll
was
to attack.
personal.
Both of you guys roll to attack.
This is going all left field of what I wanted. Okay.
Violence. No.
I mean, it is on track for their characters, so it makes
Yeah.
sense.
Frenemies.
Holy smokes, Renora.
I know it keeps rolling the damage right away. I don't know how to fix that.
21 for unarmed strike.
Okay, and Renora, would you get to hit?
A 16.
As you both strike, and you strike into the tree, as you look at her, you don't think I was fool enough to actually be here, do you?
Kinda, yeah.
I was hoping
Got
you
me.
were.
Egg on my face, I know.
Can this feels very violating. Can you put your hands out of my stomach? Like, honestly. Give me some space.
Take a step back.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
I removed the dagger since I am assuming it stabbed the tree instead.
Yeah, it's.
But as soon as she said that I'm violating her space, be like, oh, this, and then just like move my hand where she's supposed to be. Sorry, is this bothering you?
She just kind of just tries to ignore it.
Can I do an Arcana check to understand why, like,
Why they can't touch her?
Scorpio?
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, give me a con check.
Can I do an investigation or perception to see if I can see where she's projecting from?
Sure.
Because if she's doing the wind protect, she gotta be pretty close.
All right, 15.
Would that be
you
keen sight then?
Yeah,
try to find
you
it?
can use your keen sight. Xander, you assume that this is like a form of astral projection. Usually the only kind of mages that can do this are monks.
Okay.
So
So I'll elaborate that.
she can be, everything about her can be here, but her physical form. She can see everything, she can talk normally, she can be perceived as a real person, but until you actually interact with her, that's where the spell ends. She's still there, but she can't touch you, you can't touch her. It's literally just a ghost touching a ghost.
So she's a
Nice.
waste of our time.
19.
19. You don't know where she is, but you can assume the direction of where she'd be, and she's not too far ahead. You assume that her group is probably up ahead, maybe another couple miles. You still fucking with her, Renora?
She's
Yeah, this is a consistent thing that I'm feeling.
she's a couple miles ahead, Finra.
I'm gonna turn away from her and just keep walking. I'm completely ignoring her now and heading to where she actually is.
As you start walking away,
I'm
she's
gonna
like,
keep messing with her projection.
she's like, you're not going to get too far that way, as you just see her just swinging one of the necklaces that she has, that she took. There's a lot of doors in the way. These are the keys. And she just wraps it up and she puts it in her cleavage.
We'll keep walking that way
I like it.
because she is just
Helga immediately is just
Projection.
watching necklace and boobs. I'm like,
He draws it.
I'm gonna go get those. Don't mind
She
me.
just looks at you. It's like, no offense, not my type.
It's all right. None taken.
Sandra will be a smartass and go, so how do I win the keys to your heart?
Jesus Christ.
She just looks at you and she just kind of scans you up and down. Depends. Were you the one that summoned that bolt of lightning earlier?
You betcha.
Well, one key.
Okay.
Xander, this might actually go well for you.
Hooray! My magnificence is always paid off.
She just kind of like walks up and she can't touch you, but she slowly does like the cheek gesture and the little chin lift kind of thing like that. As she just kind of looks at you with very sultry eyes. And she's... If we weren't on opposite sides.
Aw. I'll meet her gaze.
You should be like,
There's
How's the
you
answer?
know it is.
We can find a tavern.
I was like,
This is
you know
how
what it
Xander
is?
switches sides.
You should be like, we don't have to be on opposite sides. You could.
She just like looks at all of you. But honestly, as fun as this is, we're here for a very specific situation, and let's just say I'm not very fond of it. You all look like you're here to create some mess, whether it's working in your favor or not. So I am willing to make a, let's say, a deal.
I just look to Fearnut because I'm like,
Reasonable.
you know Aberrant people more than any. Like,
they don't make deals with soldiers.
She just like walks up and she just looks at you. Pot, kettle. You don't think that I don't recognize one either?
I'm not one anymore. I was never one by choice.
What a way to bring down the mood. Alright. And she just starts moving on. Nonetheless, You can trust me or not. I'm assuming, as she just points towards the mountain, you guys are trying to get there. Without the 4 keys, all you're going to have is hopes and dreams. They'll only get you so far. I can procure the keys for you as I already have 2. All I need is a favor in response.
What would be the favor? If the favor is... And then Renora's gonna like push Xander forward. You can have your way with him. I mean, he's willing, right, Xander?
She just like looks as enticing that is. That is not my current objective. But we can discuss that later.
So you're saying that there's a chance.
It's saying not right now.
I'm assuming, and it is not my business to know or care why, you have business on the top of the mountain. And I'm sure that you have the balls to take up Queen Bitch in charge. I have no way to do it on my own. My partners don't want to side with me on this, and they more or less just want to follow orders like good little soldiers they are. I'm not a big fan of what they're doing around here.
But
But-
we have common passion for that. Okay.
But there is something up there that I require. You go up there. You do with what you want with the orb. Kill, maim, whatever your style is. I just need one artifact from up there. Make sure that it's left to me, and I will make sure I get you guys in. No problem.
How will we know what it looks like?
What artifact? Sorry. Okay. Imagine we didn't.
Give me a persuasion check.
Okay.
Pretend that we don't.
Pretend we're
Can I
stupid. and
give
don't know.
Renora advantage? With my...
She actually wants to get low on this. She's supposed to be pretending to be stupid.
14?
14. Okay. She just looks at you. Well, let's say you are. As she goes up to Xander and she's like, it's long. It's a cylinder. Let's just say it's a pretty firm item. Find that for me and I'll take it from there.
Okay. And she's like making eyes between Xander and the girl, like.
I'll just immediately laugh. I'm just immediately laughing, like just.
I'm walking away from the conversation.
It'll stand out like a sore thumb of many kinds.
Oh, I bet it will.
That bitch up there is not a big fan of too many melee weapons, and the ones that she has blades. This is the only one that's talking about that does not have a blade on it.
So you're looking for a stick.
And she just looks at Xander again. Yeah, a big one.
Wink.
Me and Renora try to keep a straight face. And we're just like,
I am not
How
trying to
does-
keep a straight voice. I am like the most obvious, like.
I am 100% not keeping a straight face. I'm egging this on. Like, oh.
all right.
Did she say her name at any point?
You have not introduced yourself, thus she has not introduced herself.
That makes sense. Okay.
Yeah.
Before you leave us, what
Oh,
may
fair
tell us your
maiden.
name? Oh, fair
Can I
maiden.
call you?
How
Who
will
can I
we
dream
find
about
you
tonight?
afterwards? Oh, beautiful one.
She just looks at you. Well, the rest of them goes by my surname, but you can call me Jezebel.
Wink.
Needless to be said, if anything comes to it, I am not helping you. I do not condone what they're doing here, but I have no personal stakes as what they are doing outside of it. Do what you need to do. I will get you to the keys. Make your way up about another 100 feet. I will leave them for you. 2 necklaces. One that I took from the rogues, and another one that I took from an orc that I found earlier. 2 more that need to be found to get up into the elevator. I warn you, though, I cannot do anything about the hag. That bitch is everywhere. She is the one that guards the elevator. You'll have to deal with her to at least access the keys.
Was
She
she
kind of
the
like
one that
looks up to
caused-
make sure the ravens aren't around.
Oh. Guessing that I catch or just attention, but is she what did this to this land?
Is she what?
Is she the reason why like it's like death and decay? This portion of like the Feywild.
Are you saying this as Xander?
Xander? Yes.
She's like, well, yes. Her crimson orb allows her to suck out the magic out of everything that's living in this area. Arcane or otherwise, that is part of the Feywild. She is absorbing into her and essentially blessing many of the higher-up soldiers with that blood magic. I've seen what it's done before at a more cursed level. For any of you that value your magic, I'd steer clear of her radius.
See, we have a common enemy, and now we know what we can focus our rage on. Who we can focus that rage on. So, we
As
thank
you
for
see
that.
her kind of like look to the side at something, shit, they're coming. Just remember, if I'm with my team, I'll have to put a facade. Do not think that I'm cheating on you or lying to you. I have to keep up with looks to make sure I can get you access into the vault. Just keep moving onwards. You're nearly there. I will do what I can to find the 2 other keys for you. As she starts disappearing off.
When
Can
she
I
said,
insight check her to make sure that she's not going to try and double cross us?
It's gonna have to be really, really high.
Oh, I suspected, and I
She
don't
is
suspect
very
to
stoic, and the few times that she's changing
I
her
don't need an
expression is when
inside
she's
check.
the only times that she's changing her expression is either when she's acting too cocky or she's flirting with Xander.
Yeah, no, it's a 12. So
Yeah, you got no read off of her. When she's talking,
Double-cross
when she's
her.
talking strategy, she is completely poker face.
got it.
when she said, like, moves her head and says they're coming, I would like to do a perception check to see if I can hear anything, like, in a direction.
Okay, give me a perception check.
19.
19. You do not hear anything. You assume it's her team that was coming to her body.
Okay.
So it's not what you see, it's what she saw.
Right, I just was wondering maybe
No,
if
no,
she
you're
was
good.
nearby.
You're good.
Yeah.
No, you do not see them nearby.
Or here. Yeah.
Yep. Or hear them, yes.
Well. Onward and upward, yeah.
Murph, how you doing?
I'm good, Xander.
Right. Let's go onward and upward then.
Fiona, how are you doing?
Group vibe check. How's everybody doing right now?
I need everyone to give me a vibe roll,
Really,
please.
Right, roll for vibes.
All right. Glad to know you're okay. Putting a dagger in someone, that checks out. All right.
As you guys start moving onwards, you do eventually see 2 pendants hanging from a tree branch with just a little note left on them, tied up to one of the pendants.
I'll go grab it.
Okay. As it's just a single fold parchment that's kind of like ripped out of a book. It looks like she just like scribbled off like a book and she wrote on the other side. Hopefully it is all of you that found these. 2 are what I have and what I promised. I'm on my way to get the other 2 right now. I should be able to deliver them within the hour. All I ask is you try to make this as hasteful as possible and head as quickly as you can to the lower cavern of the mountain. I'll drop them off there. Like I said, be warned of that hag. She'll do what she can to bar you. Distract her for now. That's all I can ask. If you can distract her, I can make sure that I can grab the keys without her noticing. And then it has a little bit of a note that's folded underneath. And for Xander. A little thing to remember me by, and then you just see like the lipstick kiss on there.
Oh, what a sweetheart.
I still got it. I still got it.
As who grabs the pendants?
Xander.
Okay.
I grabbed the note with the pendants. Yes.
Okay, so immediately as you grab them, one pendant, you assume this was with the rogues that were just killed. One of them glows with a glow of what looks like a pearlescent onyx stone, black with a little bit of a purplish hue. The other one glows of crimson, not specifically like it's linked to the orb itself, but just like almost kind of like a darker ruby stone. It looks like these are very, very rare versions of different kind of jewels, and they have some kind of arcane implements to them. Based off the pendants that they're put in, they look like these are keys to be embedded into some kind of wall or a door. But they have no magical value to the wearer.
I was gonna say, yeah, I could cast Identify on them. But
Yeah, you can just assume that they are simply just arcane keys to unlock a very specific door.
Excellent. Just in case things get weird, I will grab. Things never get weird in our campaign. I will keep one for myself, and I'll give one to Renora.
Okay.
Because she's the holder of many things.
Xander, do you relay what's on the note? Other than maybe
Except my
the bottom
secret
line?
note, yes. I will share that knowledge. That's it.
I figured.
That little note's gonna go right here. There it is. All right.
Let me just.
Maybe not that.
Xander, you all right over there? Yeah. No, you just gotta.
Just look over there. Look over there.
Away.
Look anywhere else.
Don't look at my shame.
Imagine a paper cut.
Oh shit! Is that the bad guy?
Oh god. All right. So as you get these pendants, you notice that you are not far away from the base of the mountain, and from this distance, you're able to see where the entrance is that she's talking about. She asks that you humbly distract the witch so she can get her gaze off of the other two keystones. Murph.
So, since Xander relayed the first half of the note about distracting the hag, I'm gonna start walking towards that way. And as I do, kind of speak over my shoulder. Oh, I know a way to distract her. Oh, do I know a way?
Okay.
Let's keep this PG. Let's keep this PG. I don't need any.
What are you gonna know with that DM?
That was
Do you have to
Xander's
change
note.
the rating, or?
I didn't get no note. I didn't get no
PG-17. Sorry, PG-17. This isn't no triple X kind of shit. Like it's
Right.
He might have learned from Xander when he got to the Feywilds and he got to the village. Like, hey, I'm not gonna try.
No.
I got my own lady.
No. Whole different level of distraction.
Okay.
so as you guys
But-
get. Oh, go ahead.
I would have said, he wants what the queen wants. He wants to see the war singer and she'll give us safe passage.
The answer's no.
I don't think we
happening.
need the war singer for this party.
He's gone, but... And like a twinkle in his eye, he'll always be part of me, in some way, shape, or form, and that's what she wants to see. So, let me distract her. And y'all do what you need to do.
You're not going alone.
You're not gonna be the only distraction. I can't stab her. But I can stab this one.
Oh, you're more than welcome to. Just let me get her attention.
So are you saying to let us pretend that the war singer is back?
What I'm saying is hide.
Not
Let
happening.
me.
I can
Stay
do
out
that.
of sight. Pick your moment.
Yeah.
Pick your moment.
Call an ambush,
Pick your
Helga. We got
moment.
this.
He's gonna like look at Renor like,
Helga's gonna. I'm gonna look to Xander.
Okay. Oh.
And
I
then
mean,
just like,
it has been
who,
a
me?
long time since I've played.
No, ambush.
Oh, ambush. Right. More lightning. I can do more lightning. They'll never see it coming.
No. No.
Where's the rope?
mean,
I'm just
yeah.
gonna tie him.
Yeah. Copious amounts lightning. That'll help us
Okay.
stay hidden, Xander.
Yeah.
Although it is
Everywhere.
winning Jezebel's heart. More lightning strikes.
Yeah.
Well, that's good
Lightning
for
strike
to
her.
the
your way.
heart.
Save the
Strike
lightning
your
for
heart.
Jezebel.
Yeah.
For now, we're all just gonna get out of sight so Murph can do his thing
Okay. You got.
and be ready to provide backup.
You know it.
Mm-hmm.
Every step of the way.
Right? And she's gonna look at Murph to like,
and he's gonna make. He's like, he will jokingly say, "Oh yeah, absolutely," but he makes direct eye contact with Renora, like, "Yeah, back up," AKA
Back the fuck up.
Renora knows.
Does she?
And then I guess we'll start going towards the mouth of the.
Okay, so at this point, when you guys are like that point, you guys are like within like 20 feet of like the mouth of the actual mountain. All of you can see at this point that there's a large, not like a, it's like an open like entry to the bottom of it, like to a factory, and you can see this large door inside of it, maybe like 100 feet inward, that has these large stones on. Those are most likely where the keys go into. The whole room looks empty, but there's lights illuminating inside from torches. Murph, you walk in.
I do.
Okay. You walk inside this cave. Nothing really changes. Torches are still lit. You see some bars hanging from the ceiling, and you do see this large stone door that has what looks like the symbols for what the pendants would fit in, but it's for 4.
I know you're here. Oh, I know you're here. You wanted me to show you what the queen longs for her little dog to come back home and growl and howl and kill for her. Give me a chance. I'm here. Let me show you what I can do. What you wanted me to show you. No more fucking hiding.
One raven just pops out of the shadow and hangs onto one of the ceiling poles and just stares at you. But it just calls a couple times. It doesn't do anything. Just one singular raven. The ceiling's probably about 50 feet high, so it's kind of hanging about 40 feet in the air. It's just staring at you, and then occasionally it like hops up and like twitches its side, and then like looks outside to see the rest of the group just standing there.
Not about them. I'm here. I'm here.
Another one appears on another pole, looks at you, caws, hops around, looks at the rest of the group, caws again, and keeps staring at the rest of the group.
sorry, but if they're looking at us, Renora is just like pointing at Murph. Like, put your attention there. Right?
I'm gonna walk in.
Okay. One of the ravens stares at you for a little bit. The other one keeps its lookout at the rest of the group.
Let's go.
A couple more ravens appear. They stare at Fiona, then Murph, then the rest of the group. A couple more appear.
Mixus, are you still an eagle?
Yeah, I wouldn't be going in the cave.
Okay.
Who's all going in the cave?
I would be outside of it.
Okay, just Murph, Xander,
Yeah.
Fierna.
Helga and Fierna.
Okay.
And Helga.
As
So the
well as
ones that aren't going in are Renora and Mixus.
the stealthy
Yeah.
ones, yeah.
Yeah.
As you all start walking in, now there's like
Jokes
about
on you
20,
guys. You all die and we survived.
20 ravens start showing up, and they're kind of like looking at all of you. A couple of them are like still staring at Renora and Mixus. As all of a sudden, this pool of dark energy starts like raining down, as like wind starts kind of flickering the flames. As you just see the mage get summoned with her great, great axe in hand, her skull helm on, and holding the crimson orb in her hand.
I also remember Mixus can't get close to this lady because she could kill her fully because she is Fae magic.
As when you see this orb now, the orb looks like it's almost pulsing. Like it's like almost like almost like if she's holding like a ball that has like a whole galaxy that's like ready to just burst out because it's containing too much energy in it. As she's just holding it, as she just drops her axe in the ground. She just looks at all of you. She just stares as she just holds the crimson orb in her hand. She just starts not poking it, but she starts dragging the nail against it slightly, enough to kind of get you all rattled. She just looks up and she just takes her other hand and she just palms against the door that you need to pass to get up further. I see you've had some help. 2 keys that you did not obtain yourselves. I'll have to deal with that. But you're here. I will not deny you which you so seek. But I do say that my power is required elsewhere. Maybe as she looks up at her ravens, 2 birds, 1 stone situation might be at hand. I cannot absorb as much energy. It is at its fullest. As she just looks at Helga. Your energy, it is unique. I've been pondering about your power for some time. It is not from this area. It's from something darker. Something you're not born with. And as much as I hate to say it, I can't do anything with it. So I'm going to give you a gift. As she just appears right behind you and whispers in, I'm going to give it back. As she immediately just cracks the whole orb on you and just lets all the smoke go over your body. As she just looks up and then she just grabs you by the neck. Breathe. As you just can't help but just suck in all of the fumes as your eyes just go crimson and she just drops you to the ground.
What did you do to her?
Gave her powers back with a little bit extra as she just starts turning back into the ravens. Feel free to get what you need from me. As you start seeing the lights start changing, magic in the area start to get altered. As you notice that something is like, the magic is contradicting with the area around, with what you did. So demonic, so dark, that the overall presence of just being there is affecting like almost kind of reality itself. As Helga, you start to breathe it in, your body starts to change. Your bones start to crack. You start to feel in pain. You start to stretch out as you all start seeing her transform, but she can't control it. But as she starts to grow, she grows too big. She starts to turn into something further than a wolf. Her whole body turns into like 40 feet. As you lose all sense of your knowledge that you've had in you. As the last thing she says to you, follow me if you will. But she only knows one thing now. Kill. Farewell. As she just disappears, as you just see this giant raging monster against you. And that's where we're going to end it.
Ah. Way to go for epicness at that very end.
Go to sleep.
Yeah. The music.
Ooh, I get
Remember
to find
that
my
time
friends
Murph
next
said
week.
no, just
This is
me,
fun.
and then he went in
Yeah, you get to
anyway.
be the boss.
I
Yes,
get to nom on
so-
my friends.
Helga gets to be the boss the next session, so I'm going to be making you a monster sheet for next session.
Ooh, that's kind of exciting. Like, I'm sorry for the circumstances, but that's kind of fun.
I figured you might actually enjoy actually doing that. So
I
yeah.
know.
Did you know about it, Helga?
Not a
Time
clue.
out.
Hey,
So
Renora, those
not
ball
even
bearings silver
Meeks
by
knows
any
about
chance?
this.
Nah.
Maybe.
I figure I had an inkling that
Might wanna find
something
out.
might go because of the whole full moon wishy-washiness, but
Oh, he did say there was a full moon when we started.
Oh, I just teased you with that. This is something
Oh.
different.
Just like he teased me. So-
All right. So next session we will have a boss battle, which will be next Wednesday. If you missed this session or the sessions this week, do not forget to check our VODs on Twitch, YouTube, and Kick. Don't forget that next Thursday we will be having a in-person session that is not part of the campaigns at 5 Bar in Beloit, Wisconsin. Southern Wisconsin, Northern Illinois. Come check us out. 6:30 p.m. Outside of that, hopefully you guys all enjoyed. Have a fantastic weekend, and we will see you next week. Good night.
Also donate
Yeah,
to our
thank you.
charities.
Charity is
Yeah.
right beneath the link. Good night.
Bye.